How are we feeling the new stream starting soon screen, huh? Now you guys get to be part of the stream. Immediately. The people that join early get the special privilege of being right next to the world-eating Chomik. What have I been feeding my Chomik, you may ask? He's absolutely massive. Listen, all this man has been doing, just been eating correctly, eating a lot of protein, hitting the gym a lot, and just getting swole, brother. I wouldn't say Chomik is our god, you know? Chomik is an equal to us, you know what I mean? But Chomik is what we should be striving for. It's not impossible to be like Chomik. I would prefer John Gutter, only because I am familiar with John Gutter's schemes. Chomik looks fat. Whoa there. We're not fat shaming here. We're all about body positivity here, aren't we, folks? In fact, we should salute Chomik for all the gains, dude. Add butter. Add butter. Let me post in the Discord that we're live. You get the right idea, Jetsinel. You get the right idea. There we go. Just posted in the Discord. Penny's Big Breakaway. Or as I refer it to, Penny's Big Bahinga. We do not fat shame Chomik at all. Even if Chomik was very skinny. As long as he's doing it healthfully, we're good. Made a new video today. Can we see it before we hop into the stream? Sure. Add Butterfinger to Orlando. I see Butter's now a new meme. Another stream without KH2. What's KH2? I haven't heard of that game. I actually don't know what we're talking about right now. What's that? Should there be a Chomik appreciation channel in the Discord? I lost my phone in an arcade. Now it's very far away. I'll try to get my account back, but I don't know that. Sorry that happened, Chris, but it's so funny that you included that. Like in this sentence. Like, you know, we could probably make a Chomik appreciation channel. He's in the house. He's in the house. You're busy as hell as work? Damn, man. Is it at least a good busy, or is it like busy stress? Glad you're here, though. Very glad you're here. We'll get started officially in a bit. He's in the walls! Uh-oh. He's in the walls. I see that a lot of people are not familiar with this game, and I'm very surprised considering that we're very pro-Sonic here. And, if we're pro-Sonic in here, I have no doubt that you guys are going to at least get some enjoyment out of this game. But we'll talk a little bit more about that as we hop in more appropriately into the stream. Babe, wake up. New YEZB stream has dropped. Mr. President, a second YEZB stream has hit YouTube. Can we add an all hail Chomik channel in Discord? My phone just exploded. I might be down if I have enough. No, I was gonna say energy, but that's a lie. If I just care enough to make the Chomik channel, it could be like a counting channel. You know what I mean? You know, like how some Discord channels have like just an entire channel just dedicated to counting, like up to 1,000 or whatever, and they never get to 1,000. We could probably have something similar to that, but all centered around Chomik. Chomik is not my god. I have one god. Chomik would not forgive me for my sins at all. You know what I mean? But Chomik is my buddy. He's my equal. You know what I mean? And I respect Chomik as my equal. Too much shit happening at once. Kind of busy. Damn, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that, dude. But hopefully they recognize your hard work. Pro-Sonic is a strong pair of words. That is true. I think if you're anti-something, that means you care enough about it to dedicate hatred or distastefulness for it, right? So we could still be anti-Sonic and still have enough care for it. I lost my phone and now everything I own there is gone with it, bro. It sucks. All my memes and important documents. What do you mean by important documents? Is it a Vosh thing? Money, bro, but hey, I got my YouTube account back. I'm sorry, dude. I'm really sorry that you lost your phone. That's never happened to me. But I can imagine the panic that sets in when it's like, dog, where's my phone? In fact, I should have a Chomic Beam channel where people can send Chomic Beams. That sounds very resourceful, and I could probably integrate that into the actual streams. Videos in the promotions channel? Yeah, we'll pull it up in a second. Is Sonic your god? No. Sonic is not my god. Sonic is lesser than my equal, though. Sonic is closer to Satan, if anything. Chomic is parasocial love, indeed. Not even 2 hours into my shift and I'm sweating. Damn! That bad, huh? Do you work a full 8 hours, dude? And how long is your break, if you don't mind my asking? Basic B, I have returned. Welcome back, welcome back. Chomic wouldn't forgive me if he found this stuff on my phone, so I'm pretty damn worried about... Hey, Chris, listen. You don't have to tell me anything, all right? The less I know, the better, all right? I'm just hoping that Chomic is anti-left, and what you have on your phone is the Communist Manifesto. Lost my phone for like 1 or 2 months. So after that period of time, you got it back or you got a replacement? That sucks losing in an arcade as well. What was it, like a Dave & Buster's? 8 hours, no breaks? Wait. Wait. Nicholas. Wait. We may have a case on our hands, dude. You see that? What? No breaks? What do you mean by that? Change my lock screen to my phone to be Chomic. Nice. A member for one. Imagine this being a $1 million donation. Thank you, dude. Thank you for being a member. Thank you for being a member, and thank you for being Nicholas. Are you in California? Maybe we could have a case on our hand. Thank you very much for the members. Shout out to the members. If YAB pulls the video, everyone grab your butter sticks. I don't even want to know about the butter meme, but I'm gonna go along with it. Chomic finger to Orlando. Chomic finger to Orlando for real. All right, I think we're ready to get started officially. Is there anything that I'm missing here? No, I think we're good. All right. Ba-bam! What's up? Welcome back, everyone, to another White EasyB stream with your host, Young EasyBake. We're here for Penita Maxween. We're here for a new indie game released by the developers of Sonic Mania. Little game that you may have heard about, you know what I mean, back in 2017. I'm going to pull up the video, Blurby, don't worry. And, spoiler alert, I already beat the game. I already 100% of the game, except for a couple of, like, extra things that I really don't care about getting, TBH. So this isn't going to be, like, a first playthrough. But, kind of similar to what I did for Pizza Tower, I feel like this might be for the best. Only because I feel like your first playthrough of this game, and I'm totally stealing a tweet. If I could find it, I'll pull it up later. Maybe in post-production. I saw a tweet that said, like, your first run-through of Penny's Big Breakaway is essentially the tutorial, because you're getting used to all the mechanics and how levels are structured and stuff. And a little bit of the jank. There is a little bit of jank in the game. Not huge, but, you know, there's enough. And I couldn't agree more. I think that this is a much more enjoyable game once you have your feet wet, so to say. And much like Pizza Tower, your enjoyment of the game really does come down to how you string your movement, like how you string your momentum in particular, right? Not that there are any necessarily like obstacles that kind of like hard smash you into a wall or like just get you like stuck on your tracks like it was in Pizza Tower, but having that mentality of like I just got to keep moving and keeping up with the momentum, I think makes this game more enjoyable. You'll see what I mean when we get into it. Not to mention, if you can't tell by the music that's playing in the background, this soundtrack was composed primarily by T. Lopes, and I believe a secondary composer, Sean Bialo. I wouldn't be surprised if I've heard his stuff or their stuff in the background in other games, but I'm not familiar with that name. But if T. Lopes is anything to go by, you already know that the vibes in this game are going to be wonderful. T. Lopes is the GOAT, absolutely. Where's Chomic? Chomic is, see, the thing is, Chomic is too big for the screen now. So he'll be in the stream starting soon. But he'll have to sit out on the actual streams and stuff. The real reason is that I have a way of like recording my streams in my in a way where it doesn't cause too much bandwidth, or not bandwidth. It doesn't cause an encoding overload, and I want this part of the screen like to be as clear as possible, like only gameplay there. You know what I mean? I could probably have Chomic here, but I don't know. One Chomic is good enough, right? One Chomic is good enough. Here, let me put this Chomic right here. Ba-bam. There we go. Now it's gonna look really weird in the post-production. Anyway, the vibes in this game are phenomenal. Color is astounding. It's very retro, like a Sega Saturn game / PS1. This is gonna be a comfy set of streams. I'm gonna switch between Earthbound and I was gonna call it Chomic's Big Breakaway and Penny's Big Breakaway. I think some variety would help, but we'll see. Let me catch up on chat just because I wanted to get that out. Multiverse is back. Yeah, I saw. And you know what's funny is that I follow some person on Twitter and they were complaining about how like WB is like basically trying to push a terrible service of like live service and like they included multiverses in it. And immediately afterwards, after slamming the multiverses, they announced that they're coming back. Are they going to reveal a new character or what? What's going to happen? I just saw that they tweeted out something and it was very cryptic. No schedule breaks, but I guess it's because it's security. It's balanced out by there not being a lot of stuff to do all the time. Yeah, that doesn't matter. And you're in Texas. Oh, in Texas they're gonna really fuck you over, dude. It's really bad. Labor laws in Texas are the worst, brother. They basically don't care about you. I mean, no state really does, to be honest. But in California, at the very least, even if you're just like sitting on your ass, you're still forced to take a break. You know what I mean? Depending on how many hours you have. It was a fun factor. I don't know if you've heard about that place, but my phone was lost there. And now it's at a different part of Canada on an island next to this place called Vancouver, and I'm hoping to Chomic that it's still there. You think you're going to be able to get it back, Chris? That'd be crazy if you could. A little bit jank adds some extra spice. It does. It does until it soft locks you. Not like where you need to restart the whole game, but like you at least need to restart the level or the last checkpoint, and that builds up a little bit, and it kind of gets a little annoying. Chomic will be constantly reading the stream chat behind a YZB's gameplay. Oh, you know what? That's a good idea, actually. Why don't we have a bigger Chomic right here? Slightly bigger Chomic. And then he'll be, like, peeping over, you know what I mean? Nah, he fidgets a little too much. But what we could do is this. Right here. Big Chomic, right? We'll do a big Chomic. We'll put it right here. No, it's gonna get obstructed. It's here. He fidgets too much. That's the thing. That's the issue. Yeah, let me put that here, and then let me put it behind me. Let me put it behind the subjects, actually. And let me put it behind chat as well. Actually, let me put it in front of chat. Yeah, I don't like that. It's a little too much, TBH. Yeah, I'll just keep it here. Little Chomic right here. That's fine. Been modding Frontiers again. What have you been modding? Very nice. Very good to know. Chomic's Big Break. Lyle the Buckets from Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Rather sad about Yusu and Citra being shut down, but at least I have both emulators. That's good. That's good. Although it does suck that both of them got hit really hard. And we'll talk a little bit about that during the stream. Gotta go. I'm sleeping even though the game hasn't started. I'll check out the VOD later. Bye-bye. See you, Jitsuno. Thank you very much for joining, man. Appreciate it. I've played Deltarune. I just realized it's a sweepstakes, but where it's like a shop, but with some leaks and stuff. I haven't played Deltarune yet, but that is the point. That is the plan to do Earthbound, then Mother 3, Undertale, Deltarune, and then Amori. That is the plan. Those games are all kind of like siblings to each other anyway, so I think it'd be great to just kind of do them all at once. Up to God, it's still by the forest pit stop. There's traumatizing stuff and other things on that phone. Traumatizing? Hate to admit it, but I really need the phone back. Over 3 years of memories on that. I'm hoping that that's just like ex-girlfriend stuff. Again, you do not need to... In fact, I'm asking you, don't tell me anything that's on there, because I feel like I could get really implicated or anything, but I'm praying that you could get it back for your sake. Is that like a yo-yo dog? I can't tell what is that, since I've never seen this game again before. I don't think it's a dog. I think it's more like a sheep, if anything. I actually don't know. It's a good question. But I do love the character's design. I'm going to grab a drink or something. Have fun. I'm still anxiety-ridden because of that lost phone. Listen, I know that what you have on that phone is probably precious for you right now. In due time, you know, it'll all settle. All right, I think that's enough yapping. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed the content of the stream, of course, leaving a like always helps. If you want to stick around, maybe talk about it in chat and stuff like that, be notified of when the next stream is, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell as well. Best way to be notified of when the next stream is, however, join the link in the description down below for the Discord. I basically ping everyone when I go live. You know, it's just basically a bigger chat, you know what I mean? We share memes. That's basically all that we do. And, if you want to support the channel, super thanks and super chats are also enabled. And if you want an extra stream per week, most of the time, I'm going to say most of the time only because I got a little tired last time and stuff like that. But, it's all good. I'm pretty consistent on it. And I also need a paycheck. Memberships are a thing. For as low as 99 cents a month, you get access to a free stream per week. Not free. You pay me at least $1. And, with that, I think we'll get right into it. Imagine if Sonic was Chomik. Infinitely better, man. Infinitely better. I just read Last Ronin comics the other night. They're pretty good. Did you finish? Were you able to finish it? And how gritty is it? Like, how... Does it ever feel like it's way too edgy for it to be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle comic? Chomik Unleashed. That sounds like a phenomenal game, actually. Chomik Unleashed. I would totally play that. I do have a chance to find and save the phone, probably 10 to 12 days during spring break. Really? Like, they're going to hold it at the place? Like, if you go back? Determined to find that phone. I'm dead serious. It's like it's like you're John Wick, brother. All right, come on. We should be good to go. Hopefully game audio isn't... Yeah, game audio is a little loud. You should play Wobbly Life. It's amazing. Why do you recommend it? Very curious to know. Okay, I think we should be good. Let me know if the audio is a little too loud. Here, let me go to options, sound, and let me lower all this by maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That should be decent, I think. Hopefully that's decent enough. But if you guys want me to... Actually, let me bump it up a little bit more, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Music is really good, so I don't want you guys to skip out on this, actually. I don't know, TMNT is a little goofy, but when it's serious, it's more interesting, though. That's true. Although, I'm afraid of whenever, like, a game just... Or a franchise that is supposed to be, like, very lighthearted takes itself very, 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 very seriously. You know what I mean? Okay, so here's the thing. As you probably saw, I got a 100% on this save file right here, right? Also, music, phenomenal. You know what? Let me bump it up here. All right, it should be a little louder here for you guys. There we go. So I already got every single thing here. I got all the collectibles and stuff, but this will not be a 100% playthrough. The reason why is that I find that collecting everything in the game, it's a little chore-like for me. It doesn't seem... It's not as, like, built into the mechanics of the game as it is with Pizza Tower, right? In fact, I know that, like, the obvious comparison is Sonic because it's, like, made by the same developers as Sonic Mania, but I find that the better comparison is probably something like Pizza Tower since it's so momentum and combo-based, you know what I mean? Especially with your movement. Whoa! Flembons, what's going on, man? Actually, Flembons, if you guys want to know, actually just did a whole playthrough as well as on stream as well as a video, I believe, on his channel and stuff like that. Salute to Flembons. As always, I'm going to put some hearts in the chat for Flembons. Major fan of your channel, man, and thank you very much for stopping by. And, I don't know, Flembons, I can tell that you really like this game. And I love this game, as you can tell, 100%. But, as I was saying, I think for a stream series, I think I'm going to take it a little bit more casually. But I do want to show off all the levels here in this game, including the Star Globes, which are basically the toughest levels in the game. Think of them like Star Road from Super Mario World and any other Super Mario game. They're pretty brutal sometimes, or at least annoyingly brutal, maybe. But I do think that they're worth looking at. So what we'll do is we'll do a normal playthrough. Won't do a 100%. Like, we won't get, like, every single trinket or anything. I just kind of want to speedrun, if anything. And then what we'll do is we'll go back to the 100% save file, and then we'll look at the Star Globes levels and stuff like that. Welcome, Menace Max, the youngest of Easy Bakes. We meet again. We meet again, indeed, Max. I've been thinking about that game that you developed, man. That was actually quite good. I think if you lean into that kind of like meme type thing of what you're doing with developing your games, I think that it could be a hit, man. Let's see. Anything else? That audio is fine so far. Thank you, OJ. Appreciate it. Let me see. Thank God I still have Yuzu and Citra, even though they're if they're not getting updated, because I heard that they took down the websites too. So here's the thing: I think Citra should be good to go. Yuzu probably still had a little bit of lifespan in terms of like having the emulator continue to be developed. Citra, on the other hand, it's been around for a while, but man, I really wanted to play some 3DS games. I really wanted to do a Kid Icarus Uprising stream, and on this PC that I have, I do not have Citra downloaded. It's the internet. I could probably find it, but Young Easy Bake does not condone piracy out loud. So, you know, we're good. All right, you guys ready? You guys are going to enjoy this. Tomodachi livestream 1. Listen, whenever I can find another emulator that will replace Citra. Something that I noticed, and Flambons, you can Schmoovin feels Reddit and collecting stuff, lol. I agree. I totally agree. Flambons, I don't know if you're playing this on PC. I believe you were. But have you noticed that there's been some stuttering in some of the pre-rendered cutscenes? It's funny to call them pre-rendered. Not this specific cutscene, but like the ones that are a little bit more 2D stylized and stuff. Because I found that to be the case when I'm playing through it. But otherwise, performance is buttery smooth. Very good. Now, as you can tell, this is our protagonist, Penny. Penny! The cutscenes have distinct audio. This cutscene has distinct audio. I see. Okay. I haven't encountered that myself yet, but I'll be on the lookout for that. I never had issues though. Okay, gotcha. I wonder if that was maybe just on my screen in particular, and maybe it'll translate well on stream. 3D models are so amazing, dude. Look at, I mean, like I said, I already played this game, so I'm not gonna be pogging out like, you know, first time reaction, no clickbait type beat. But man, I love Penny's model. So smooth. It's so like I wish I could just reach it. You know what I mean? And just like, I wish I can reach out Penny, have that model, and then have it right next to Chomik right here. If someone could rip out the 3D model and then like convert it into a GIF, I would totally have Penny as like an honorary mascot. Although I don't know if that would be copyright infringement for Evening Star. So we have our protagonist Penny, hobby yo-yoist. That's a big ass yo-yo actually. And what we have in terms of the plot is that there's gonna be like this like talent show thing, I believe, that the royalty, the monarchy, which according to some of the town citizens, like apparently he's not even a real king. He's just a performer that happened to like stay in power. I wonder who that sounds like. And what's it called? Penny comes across this special yo-yo. Basically think Cappy, right, from Super Mario Odyssey, which is another game that I think could be adequately compared to Penny's Big Breakaway. Yo-yo, I believe, is the name of the yo-yo. Yo-yo is essentially a yo-yo chihuahua. It is so mischievous. And yet I love it. I love it so much. And I know that it brings me so much joy. Did you see my last TMNT comment? I did not. Hold on. Sorry, OJ. Let me scroll up a little bit to see if what it was. Finished all of it. Actually, in the middle of the follow-up comic. And it just has the right amount of edge. Perfect. Every single anthropomorphic animal needs edge. I truly believe. I truly believe it. So here's the thing. With this new yo-yo, you can basically move and literally string a bunch of combos. In fact, that's probably the reason why they chose a yo-yo. It's because they wanted to build a character or a mechanic that literally strings combos along and stuff like that, right? Penny's movement is very momentum-based. And you can probably tell that this is like, there's a huge Sonic inspiration here. Not gonna lie, when I first started the game, I was a little scared because I was like, yo, Penny does not move quickly at all. Especially like, as soon as you like turn, or as soon as you use the analog stick, it's so slow. Top tier indie character already? Absolutely. Absolutely. At least in the 2020s, dude. At least in the 2020s. We need a Sonic Mania in 3D right now. This actually reminds me of the 3D stages. The special stages out in Sonic Mania. Let's get them. I don't know when Sonic said that, but, you know, happy Pride Month, Sonic. Game gives me Sonic CD and Sonic Mania aesthetic for some reason. I mean, literally the people that made Sonic Mania did this. And the main composer for Sonic Mania, who takes heavy influence from Sonic CD soundtrack. They composed the music right here, man. I'm thinking of a new game that if you love horror games, you might enjoy. I don't love horror games, but I do love horror content, so I'll be willing to check it out. Animation is very bouncy? Oh, yes, absolutely. I've been thinking of a mod for Friday Night Funkin' about my original, but lazily creates characters that I haven't gone around to making it or even writing it down, so I don't know if I'll do it. Listen, whenever I'm like making a video or something like that, hardest thing is to write down like a draft for my script. once you get a draft going, you're good to go. You know the game Baldi's Basics? I know of Baldi, but I never played it or anything. Kind of looks like Gustavian Break if I'm being honest. Really? Game looks pog already. How much is it? It's $30, I believe. Swear to God, if I get another ad that tells me this browser is better than Google, so try blank, I'm gonna scream. I would scream if it was an Opera GX update. Anyway, there's this whole ass line that we got going on right here, so that we can impress the His Highness or whatever. But we're gonna skip the line, and we're just gonna keep going. It's like Baldi's Basics. I see. Baldi's a goofy game, but it's pretty good in my opinion. I guess I should play it, huh? I feel like I'm really out of touch with like a lot of the Gen Z, Gen Alpha horror content or at least like unsettling content maybe. Yeah, Basic B, I wouldn't really call it horror. I wouldn't call it horror either. It just seems like, dang, this is kind of weird, huh? I got Hey on my radio. Hell yeah, dude. Imagine making scripts to read or having a plan for editing. Could not be me. Hey, listen, it cannot be me either. That's why, I already recorded, all the content that I need for Penny's Big Breakaway for a video. Literally 100%, and I was like, I'm just gonna stream it. I don't want to make I don't want to make a script, man. I'm just gonna go with it, and then, I'll edit out everything that I need. If I do get 100%, it's totally because of muscle memory rather than because I really want to speedrun or just ignore everything, you know what I mean? What's up, Libriction? Welcome. Does it take itself seriously? That's why it's good in my opinion. Horror games that don't take themselves seriously are fun. I agree. One horror game that I liked a lot back then was Faith. Oh! I actually, Faith! That's the Atari 8-bit game, right? Baldi's Basics hasn't changed so much since 2018 or 2019. I see. All rise for the shining star of the stage, our benevolent and be-muscled hero, the man with the golden biceps, Emperor Eddie! And Judge Rufus is here too. Attention! The gala auditions have commenced. His Majesty the Emperor will now receive the first performer. Miss Penny, take the stage. Banjo and Kazooie ass talking. Oh, that makes total sense. Yeah, absolutely. That is totally where they got the inspiration from. Faith is very good, by the way. I saw Wendigoon cover it. Looks phenomenal.
Wow, yay.
I'm gonna give him the Nintendo reviewer voice.
Splendid. Remarkable show. Hey guys, welcome back to my Yoshi's Woolly World review. I give this game a 9 out of 10.
Sonic Schoolhouse was the main inspiration for Baldi's Basic. Really? Makes sense. Wow, he's out. Crime! A crime has been committed! Criminal disrobing of the imperial personage. Criminal chaos in the editorium. It's all on record in the book of law. Your multiple malevolent misdeeds. Young lady, you are a felon.
Guards, grab her and jail her for 10,000 years.
And these are the guards. This is who we're running away from the entire game. Penguins, dude. Happy Feet. Wombo combo. Faith is very simplistic, but that's another reason why I like it. It's simple and I don't feel overwhelmed. The simplicity and the medium through which Faith is told, it's amazing. Alright, so we're here in our first official level. And here's where we could finally start to kind of see how Penny moves, man. Everything is basically built off of slope. And you could just string a bunch of combos together. Your combo number rises up on the right screen. It's not... You could still probably get 100% without needing to, keep the combo on for the entire level. But the thing is that if you want that, postcard that each end of the level gives you, you're gonna have to reach a certain level of points. It's very similar to, Sonic Adventure 2's ranking system, where if you want to get in, an A, it's more so about, how many points you can get, and obviously that's, based on time, based on how many combos you can string together and stuff, how many side quests you do in the level, and as you can tell, in this particular level, thankfully, the side quest stuff, seems to be kind of, woven in, right? Penny also has, or Penny's Big Breakaway also has these things, where you can, equip onto Penny, that can boost your combo, I believe, or like give you an extra like life or something like that. But I haven't really found much use to it. But then again, I also played Hi-Fi Rush without like using any like equipable items. So I'm just not that player, dude. I'm just not that guy. I forgot my lunch. It's all the way up there. So let's just go up right here. Pizza Tower a Sonic fan game real? No, for real. For real, dude. I'm shocked how the creators of Baldi Basics are still updating it. That's crazy, dog. Wait, I got him his lunch, right? Why don't I take your lunch back, brother? There we go. It's based on the Wiggles puppets and Yuli be Wiggling, and the creator is currently remaking Phobia to be but his original characters have creative freedom and avoid loss from the Wiggles. Yeah, that's probably for the best. It's probably for the best. I should play Baldi's Basic, like on the next stream. Maybe. I don't know. I'd be down to like check it out on my own and see if it's anything that I could. I mean, I don't know. Am I considered to be a streamer who yells a lot? I mean, I know I'm loud, but do I like pog out like Markiplier style? And I don't even mean that in like a disrespectful sense. You know what I mean? I feel like if you're gonna be like a horror game YouTuber, I feel like you have to be. You can't just be like. You just can't have your mouth open the entire time. You know what I mean? You have to be like interesting to at least look at. And Markiplier certainly has that presence. You know what I mean? Who else could pull off? Is that the bite of 87 like he does? You know what I mean? Like think of anyone else who could attempt to do that. You can't. You just can't. But it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, so at the end of the level, there's like this little cake platform. That's essentially the goal. And if you land at the top, you get a couple of extra points. But the way that you get those extra points is by doing a little bit of a quick time event. By doing yo-yo tricks, essentially. They're very easy. Nothing bad at all. They do get a little tougher as the game progresses. Not by much, though. But most of the time, I just like, if I'm just doing a quick run through of the level, I just absolutely skip this part. And I totally messed up. You're chaotic, but not yelling. I appreciate that. I appreciate. Not really exactly. You should have read my first comment about Phobia the Awakening to understand what I mean. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, I don't see it. I wonder chat got rid of it. Anyway. All right, let's continue on. There are about 11 worlds in this game, and not all of them have the same amount of levels in each of them. In fact, not every level is like standardized, really. Some are way longer than others. But on the whole, like each world should take you around the same amount of time. There's just not, in terms of like the raw number of levels, there aren't as many like in each of them, right? I just know that Baldi's Basic Plus, which is a sequel or a remake in a way, is cool. Is it made by the same developers, or is it like a spiritual successor that someone made? Very curious to know. I mean, if you guys want, I'll do Baldi's, you know. But is it a little too old at this point? Well, then again, I'm actually going to play Undertale and Deltarune for the first time as well in a bit, so. Do you guys understand what I say by like, oh, it's by the same people I see? Ah! Alright, I'm gonna pay attention to the movement of this game, man. You can also wall jump, and you can wall cling a little bit, which actually does come in a pinch. But I find that some mechanics are more reserved for like when you're collecting medals and stuff. So if you want to reach like a high place, so you can get a collectible, and you barely miss the jump, you can use your yo-yo to basically grapple onto the wall, and you should be good to go. I'm just gonna skip that dude right here. Summarize what I said. Phobia the Awakening is a game impressively made in Blender. Oh, in Blender, made by 2 people alone. It's really impressive, and I really hope you play it on stream. Oh, okay. Well, I'm actually glad that you mentioned it that way, because like I don't know, I want to give my props to people who dedicate their free time, or maybe even their life, like to dedicating, like, you know, to just making a game all by themselves. Super impressive. Super impressive. Baldi's Basic Plus is made by the same dev, it's just more developer version. I see. So if I had to play one Baldi's Gate, I keep trying to like stop myself from saying Baldur's Gate. Baldi's Gate. We'll call it Baldi's Gate. If I had to play one Baldi's Gate game, which one should it be? Oh, I don't think I have to go there actually yet. There we go. Oh, the music is so good, man. A game is amazing. It's the same for a fan game created by the creators of Sonic Mania. This is not, I don't know if you were referring to this. This is not a fan game. This is a full-on indie game, man. This is not like a free download or anything. This is something that you could purchase on Steam itself. And it's, you know, their original IP. But it is an impressive game, absolutely. And I think that, you know, as much as we all wanted Sonic Mania 2, I guess just to address the elephant in the room, you know, me being the Sonic guy, and Sonic Mania being a very near and dear game to me in my heart, right? Baldi's Gate. I would say that this was probably the right move on the developers of Sonic Mania. Because I think that if they were to just stick around to Sonic, you might get pigeonholed a little bit too much. With Penny, this is just the first game, you know, for a brand new IP. The sky is limitless in this sense, you know what I mean? I should play Remastered, I see. If I were you, I would play Baldi's Classic Remastered, since it's free, and it gives you a taste of what it has to offer, even though Plus is a bit more different. I see, okay, gotcha. One person made all the sounds, music, and dialogue editing, and he did a very good job. The other man, I forgot his name, but he developed the game. Oh, I see. That's probably how you would do it, right? Develop all the aesthetics to one person, or relay all that into for one person, then do the actual development yourself, if you're able to manage it. Certain power-ups are also present in the game. For this one in particular, this one smashes things. There's one that, like, basically turns the yo-yo into a giant, like, ball. There's one that makes you hover and stuff like that. But they're very situational. They're never, like, permanent power-ups. They're just basically there to, like, just have you, like, you know, like, extend... Or not extend the level, but, have more interaction with the level, I would say. But nothing crazy, you know what I mean? I'm probably asking the wrong demographic, but I would probably... This question is more more towards to those like Flimbons and OJ. But have y'all played Final Fantasy Rebirth? I saw that Donkey put out a video, and he seems to enjoy this one a lot more than Remake itself. And that's surprising to me. Not because, like, you know, like I'm a hater or anything. I actually haven't played any Final Fantasy game. But that's surprising to me only because Rebirth looked to be more of the same of what Remake was. So I feel like if you weren't already a fan of the style of modern day Final Fantasy and stuff, like, I would imagine that Rebirth wouldn't really sell you. But it seems that someone like Donkey, who was, like, you know, like infamously at that point especially getting a lot of hate for his opinions there, for Remake initially, seems that he likes it. And to me, that's like a pretty glowing endorsement. Not we talked about this on stream a couple days ago, OJ, about how, like, it's not necessarily like I'm putting a lot of stock into like one person's opinion. Rather, I know, or rather I have an idea of what this person's opinion is generally. And so, like, for them to either like or dislike something, that provides context of, like, what type of game I'm getting into, right? So if Donkey likes it, considering his original opinions, you know, that actually gets me more interested. I haven't played it. Honestly, not sure if I will. If I do, I'll have to finish it. I'll have to do it after I finish Remake. I see, gotcha. And I've never been an FF guy. My boys, this is why I fuck with older Gen Z. We have a short attention span, but not short enough. You know what I mean? I don't play Final Fantasy, nor do I plan on playing it. It just is, but it doesn't look horrible. It's also a huge time commitment. I don't know what the runtime for Final Fantasy Rebirth is in particular, but it's pretty long. Welcome, Journey. Welcome. What the hell is chat doing, dude? I just arrived. What is chat doing? We're just vibing, man. We're just vibing with more. Well, actually, I was gonna say more, but with some new Penny, dude. How are you doing, Journey? Anything new in the works? Sleepy Chomic. I've been seeing a lot of cats on my For You page lately, on TikTok, which I guess shouldn't be, you know, a surprise, really. If there are two things that are constant on the internet, it's I'm not gonna be inappropriate, but one of them is cats. You know what I mean? There's a good joke right here, but I don't wanna be the one to say it. So, like, you guys, like, you know, You guys could probably figure it out. I trust you. But there's a good joke. But one of them is cats. Anyway, my main point was I was gonna say I've been seeing a lot of cats just doing a lot of funny shit on my For You page on TikTok. And I was thinking about like how, if I'm not gonna have my little chiweenies forever, right? And I don't know if I'm strong enough to really like get another pet. But if I do, once they pass on to the nether realms and stuff, once they get shadow banned, once they exit server, so to speak, I would consider getting a cat. And furthermore, considering how Chomik has been basically the mascot for this channel, just randomly, I would consider calling the cat Chomik. And I can already think of so many nicknames. I tend to give like my actual dog, I give my dogs like actual names, right? Like my one of my dogs' name is Alto, Alto. But I call him Yotor, just for some reason. My sister calls him Alts and stuff. Sometimes I go Altissimo, you know what I'm saying? And then I have another dog named Igor, so I call him Gore sometimes, or Guardo, Iguardo, and stuff. So if I had a cat named Chomik or a kitten named Chomik, you know that we're calling it the Chomster, dude. Chom, Chommy, dude. All of them. I like having a longer than average attention span. Listen, I already forgot what you were gonna say. I already forgot what you said. That's how short my attention span is right here. Since you mentioned it earlier, I'm not sure where Multiverse is going to announce, but a lot of people are thinking about whatever it is. It's going to be the Xbox Showcase tomorrow. There's an Xbox Showcase? Didn't that just happen? No, that was a podcast where everyone thought that Xbox was dead. Or going to go the Sega route. But, listen, if they are tweeting out something like that already, and there's going to be an Xbox Showcase tomorrow, it's likely. It's likely. We need a Ben 10. Ben 10 isn't there yet. We need Mordecai and Rigby. We need Mordecai and Rigby so badly. In Multiverses. Do you know how OP Mordecai and Rigby would be in Multiverses, brother? That's crazy. If you do get one, it's orange and name it Chomik. It'd be like the new Garfield, dude. I can't choose between nickel or cheese. Are you talking about my friend Nicholas Orbeez? We got Alto where Bass in trouble. See, that's the thing. That's where it originated. I was originally gonna call Alto Bass because I love it. I love Mega Man. But I wanted something that was like. I've mentioned this. Like pop out your bingo cards. YZV mentions that he's Latino for like the 100th time per stream. I wanted a name that like was like somewhat Latino sounding, and the reason why is because when you need to discipline the dog, and not like in a abusive way, but just kind of in a way where it's like it's not doing something that it's supposed to. You gotta be really stern, right? So I wanted kind of a harsher sounding name, and something to play off of that name of like bass, treble, and stuff like that, right? So I was like, my friend suggested Alto because of bass and treble, and I was like, that's perfect. So if he like accidentally. If he like goes inside in the carpet or something like that, we could just go Alto. You know what I mean? Man, Xbox never announces those showcases enough. Yeah, absolutely, dude. I'm totally lost whenever I just like see like Good Vibes Gaming like just pull up a stream and they're gonna be like reacting to the Xbox Showcase. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know. I had no idea, dude. Let's see. What are we gonna do? Don't worry, bros. I know a guy. E3 slowly dying because of all the big console sellers are making their own. Unfortunately, Madness Max. Yeah, the E3 is dead. It's not dying. It is in a mortuary currently. Actually, it is no longer with us. It has exited server, unfortunately, and it is totally because everyone figured out, hey, maybe we shouldn't maybe we could save some money by like hosting these things on our own, which is a fair business practice. And I think that they were willing to put up with it for a couple more years because of because they just know how culturally important something like E3 is in the gaming space. However, post-COVID, and the way that from what I could tell, E3, the organizers haven't really done a good enough job of hosting the event. You know what I mean? It was inevitable. It really was inevitable. We have Summer Games Fest, at the very least, you know? I know it's not the same. You know, and E3 is like, you know, kind of like the gamers, you know, like, the gamers like Christmas, right? Like people that can show up, are able to like demo any of the games and stuff like that, which is really cool. But it's not sustainable. It really is not sustainable. I don't want E3 to die, unfortunately, dude. Pops would be triple S tier in multiverses of 1000%. Okay, come on. There we go. 1000%. Pops has to be one of the best written characters in all of fiction. With that regular show ending, dude. Oh, this is the only level to do this, right? If anyone has played Penny's Big Breakaway before. Wait, look at the dude that's like stuck right here. Hold on. I'm gonna put Chomik. Chomik is gonna be like my highlighter. Like, whenever I want to point out something on stream. It's like my mouse cursor, basically. Look at this dude right here. Right above Chomik. He got... He's like, help! Just totally enveloped by a ball of penguins, dude. This is like the silver boss fight in Sonic Generations. Nicholas Ortiz. Oh, she has hair. Zelda. My dog's name is Zelda. It translates perfectly in Spanish. What does it translate to? Wait, Zelda's something in Spanish? I didn't know that. I named my dog Rush because I played Mega Man. Oh, see? Similar mindset, Blurby. Oh, I'm so sorry. We didn't watch your video. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hold on. I know that you're here and you showed up early. So you know what? Let me pull that up, actually. Sorry, Blurby. Totally forgot about that. Let me pull that up. Stand by, everyone. I'm going to pull up a video that Blurby made. And link in the description for the Discord in case if you want to plug your shit in. It's in promotions, I'm betting. It's in promotions, right? I love Penny. She's so silly. Yeah, absolutely. 14 subscribers. Let's go. Let's see. Let me pull it up on stream. Browser. Ba-bam. Please let me know if the sound is totally okay. I have seen this in my dreams. This is deja vu. I've seen this exact screen. And spoiler alert, in real life, I have not seen this at all. Adpog? Damn. Right when we're about to, like, you know, witness another creator's content and stuff like that. Shout out to all the small content creators out here and stuff. On WrestleMania, who's won Undisputed on a Universal Champion. Dude, I had never got into WWE. Unfortunately. But, like, I feel like I have to. Unfortunately, that guy, like, got busted for, like, sex trafficking, right? Or something like that. Like, really bad shit, dude. It's crazy. Jeff Keighley would consume us all. Indeed. I mean, phonetically, doesn't translate to anything. Oh, Zelda. Oh, I mean, okay, I see what you mean. Have you heard of Sonic Hacked? Hanukkah XD. No, I haven't. What is that? It's from an old PT demo, I think. Oh. If anyone in the chat, like, if anyone else knows, it would be Flambons. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I play both players. You play both players, dude. That's crazy. How are you able to... Is it kind of like a Knuckles Chaotix type of thing where you're both tethered? Good old Vince McMahon. Yeah, that's the guy. A lot of memeage there. There's a lot of memeage there, but unfortunately, he seems to be not that great of a person. Not that great of a human being. Oh man, Blurby, whenever you plug your Pizza Tower videos and stuff like that, you make it look so easy, man. A shout out to Blurby, of course. Frequent viewer of the channel. Only have 14 subscribers. Come on now. Support the boy. Providing some more, keeping the Pizza Tower scene alive. There's a Pizza Tower subreddit, right? There's gotta be a Pizza Tower subreddit. Do you ever post your stuff on there, Blurby? Don't you just connect the same controller to both players? I don't know. His last name is pronounced like McMahon. Ah, I see, gotcha. Vince McMahon. There you go. He has good facial expression. Hold on. Oh, I don't have any money on me. I'm broke. No, I wish I was gonna do the little, like, money sniffing thing, you know what I mean? Have some coins, maybe. I don't want to smell nickels right now, but, you know, it's all good. When is this Theodore Noise, DLC gonna come out, man? Oh, I'm vibing with this track. Hold on. You hear that? You hear the background music though? Where's this from? I'm fiending for that update, dude. Yeah, me too, brother. Me too. It's essentially a second game, from what it sounds like. And I'm so excited. Young Easy Cake? I got that cake, buddy. I've been working on that cake, buddy. I've been going to the gym doing my squats. My calves, low key. I can't show that on stream, you know what I mean? Like, but my calves, they're good. They're good. It pays to take some breaks from streams, you know what I mean? Oh, there's like, hold on. What happened there? What happened there? Wait, noise is just tearing through reality right here. Hold on. There's some like, oh, that's scary. Oh, right here too. Whoa. Is that can't be the video, right? No, it's not the video. Okay. This is distasteful anchovy, one of the Noise's escape themes. Oh, I see. I'm gonna do like Scrooge McDuck, except instead of a vault of coins, I'm gonna have a small kiddie pool of pennies. You can still hurt yourself. They have a Family Guy like skit of that. Peter like just jumps into like, you know, the Scrooge McDuck gold coins and then breaks his neck. Pizza Mayhem. This is Pizza Mayhem already. He morphed into Pepino. This is insane. There's a lot of like, this could be like an interesting like, you know, ARG horror type thing. You know what I mean? I also just watched the new Walton Files. I know nothing about Walton Files. I just literally watched the newest episode just because. And I was like, damn, this is like low-key better than like FNAF. Low-key. Like, it actually does things that I wish FNAF would do in terms of a lore thing. Shout out MapPath. Who doesn't have that much Walton Files stuff on his channels, right? I don't think I've seen that much like film theory videos on Walton Files. Although, correct me if I'm wrong, but Walton Files is like, Five Nights at Freddy's like has that, like, obviously it's a video game, so it's more interactive. But like Walton Files like legitimately like has like, it makes me feel a little unsettled. OJ, no, I haven't heard of Sonic Haxed myself. Would you mind explaining that? I still can't believe I'm in this community because I was searching Sonic Frontiers Update 2 or something, and now you're locked in, dude. Welcome to the community, and thank you very much for watching. Everyone, thank you very much for sticking around. Appreciate it. Beyond the Pizza Tower and Sonic videos and stuff like that, or the streams. I appreciate it. I always appreciate it. We're just here to vibe. And now we're with a yo-yo master, you know what I mean? Oh, I love this, man. I love this soundtrack. This is Pizza Mayhem. This demo's lap 3. Ah, I see. Gotcha. Isn't this this is the instrumental version of the final like theme, right? Or something like that. Sorry if I flipped on my mic. I remember when we did the Eggs Lap mod, they had like a vocal theme, right? Is this like an instrumental version of it? If you're funny, it's easy to get my attention. Aw, thanks, dude. You think I'm funny? Oh, you think I'm funny? I'm just kidding. There's really good recap breakdown styles of the Mortal Kombat games. Oh, I see. Shout out. If you want to plug in some of his stuff and promotions, that'd be great, and I'll check it out later. I totally forgot you did both of these characters, dude. And they just... They're doing the fucking Street Fighter thing. Like, oh, never mind. I was gonna do the... Hold on. I am Theodore Noise. All right, let's get back to Penita. Penita, thank you very much, Blurby. Shout out as always. Subscribe to the boy. Only 14 subs. Come on now. I got the S plus rank on it. Excellent. All right, let me close this right here. Pull back the video game. Penita Max Win. There we go. Currently doing it for MK1, and he's going chapter by chapter. I see. Oh. Logitech 4K webcam. $200 well spent. There we go. All right, Tideswell. Yo. The music here I'm not even gonna speak. I'm gonna turn off my mic, bro. Just vibe out. So good, man. Shout out T-Lopes as always for killing it, man. And Quiet Easy Bake, listen, too many streamers don't know when to shut the hell up, man. Sometimes you just gotta vibe out, not speak. It's totally fine. Sometimes you don't need to speak your truth, queen. You know what I mean? I've been modding Frontiers again, and it's still so fun. What are some of the new mods? His videos are usually pretty long, about an hour at least, so they're not something that you could watch on stream. Oh, listen. I'll listen to it while I'm at work. That sounds like the perfect thing to listen to at work. They're good for when you got some time to kill and watch for good long content. Absolutely. That's why I've been watching a lot of Windigoon lately. His videos are like hours long, and it gets me through a great work day. Again, short attention span, so I feel like I always do better work whenever I have like something in the background. When I was first starting out, like doing the streams and stuff like that, and I wanted to test out audio, I would literally listen to my streams like play back at work, which is very cringy to say and very self-centered. But I promise it was just to make the product better. The reanimated mod that isn't done yet, is it the one that looks a little cel-shaded by any chance? Or I could be wrong on that. There we go. Perfect. Man, this game is a breeze, man. Those extra levels do get quite tough. Well, once you become familiar with like the general movement of Penny, it'll be fine. I don't know which one you're talking about. There's like a cel-shaded mod for Sonic Frontiers that I saw going around a while back that literally looks like it's not even just cel-shaded. It kind of looks like Sonic X Sonic, you know what I mean? It looks pretty good. Made by someone named Mello, I see. I've honestly been out of the modding game for a while. Unless if I'm like working on like a music video or something like that, an AMV. You play any more Helldivers 2 lately? I haven't. I heard that they added merch on a vehicle stratagem. Ooh, interesting. I gotta play more Helldivers though. I might be willing to do it on stream since Helldivers 2, Penny's Big Breakaway, and Earthbound were part of that poll. Obviously, Earthbound will get the biggest attention here on the channel by virtue of it being like, you know, an RPG that I need to like sink in hours to. Penny's, I wouldn't be surprised if we finished it within the week, honestly. Like maybe if we do 2 streams, I think we could get most of it done, really. Especially since we're not going for 100%, since I already have like, well, yeah, I already have all the levels unlocked, so we're good. No. Dang it. I know what you're talking about, but those aren't new animations. Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Okay, yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. I've seen on Game Banana a little bit. I've been exited for March 14th for school, but I realized that the break was at the time, so I don't get to give pie to people. Do you give pie on March 14th? Is that like a national holiday? Would you say Penny's Big Breakaway is a relatively short game? I 100% of the game, other than the little postcards that you get by getting everything in the level, in terms of like all the points in the level. Yeah, I got that all within 11 hours, so it's a very short game. I think if anything, you just have to. Okay, I think if anything, you just have to like be interested enough with the way that Penny controls, and it's not even like I'm not even saying that like, oh, it gets good if you can stomach through it, you know what I mean? I just think that there's a skill ceiling that's not very high, you know, but if you're, but there is a skill ceiling nonetheless. Here's what, you know what? Sorry, I'm like kind of jumbling all over, but I'm trying to get exactly what I want to say across. What I'm trying to say is that the skill ceiling isn't necessarily because the levels are hard. The skill ceiling is more so like how much enjoyment you can get out of the game. So if, let's say that it's your first time playing through it, and if you're not really used to like 3D platformers and momentum-based gameplay, you might be controlling Penny as like maybe like a Banjo-Kazooie or Mario game, you know what I mean? And casual Mario game, not like Super Mario 64 speedrun type beat. And where I think that Super Mario Odyssey, like the levels are like basically designed for any playstyle, I do think that Penny's like, if you just kind of go, if you go about it just like playing it regularly, like not really utilizing a lot of the momentum in the game, it's not like, you probably won't enjoy it, to be honest. That being said, I do think that the game incentivizes you with like level design, right? Like there are slopes everywhere in this game. You know what I mean? It's not like Sonic Adventure where it's like, oh, if I like position myself in this particular place and I spin dash, I'll get great momentum and like, you know, complete the level more quickly. No, it's like, if you want to get here, you do have to like learn the momentum, you know what I mean? And it's pretty easy to kind of like just get through the levels that way. And then as you continue to play it more consistently, you'll find that like it'll come more second nature to you. You know what I mean? Still planning on doing a PPV video? Yes, but based on these streams. You know what I mean? I think it's better if I just like lay out my thoughts this way in real time. Whereas instead, if I'm just like, if I record the gameplay and then like I'm just trying to formulate a script, I don't think I'm gonna get it effectively across. I'm a yapper. What can I say? I love yapping. I love yapping. I'm gonna play Roblox with my friends, so I probably won't hear you because I'll be in VC, but I'll be here. Thank you very much for keeping it on the background. Welcome back, Chris. Did you get your phone back? Just kidding. Can anyone guess why you give people pie on March 14th? I don't know why you would give pie on March 14th. I know that you have to wear green on March 17th. This is one of my favorite character designs. She's so funny. Sheila. Not a year crew. I like Sonic games. Should I pick this up? Yes. If you like Sonic games, absolutely. If you want something that's like momentum based, like the adventure games, with the style of like Sega Saturn games like Sonic Jam or something like that, yes, pick this up. And basically great Sonic music by T-Lopes, you know what I mean? Obviously, Penny has its own style and stuff, but T-Lopes is very much known for its Sonic contributions. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you're enjoying the content. Don't get my hopes up. I'm nowhere near my phone. You are in spirit. Not a year, crew. I know. We worked so hard, and I was first in line to perform, but then some bird brain cut right in front of me. Tough cracker. I'm just gonna say that, tough cracker. Sorry, no offense. We really rode her rough to make the auditions in time. It takes some serious elbow grease to get the old girl ship shape again. I can imagine Penny just like going all Courage the Cowardly Dog right now. Whoa, 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 slow your motor, short stuff. I don't mind taking on a rider, but we're not seaworthy yet. There's an awful lot to... Thanks, definitely on the list. Excellent, dude. Hopefully someone here will know why. If someone could tell me why you get pie on March 14th, please let me know. Unless if it's something devious. Wait a minute, I know you. You're the air breather that cut in line at the auditions and stole my spotlight. I don't think we ever figure out what Sheila does for the auditions, actually, now that I think about it. All right, first boss fight. And probably the lowest point in the game. At least upon first playthrough. I don't think that a lot of... I know that Xeon from Nintendo Life did not like this boss fight. I forgot exactly why. But for me, it's just kind of like... it's like simultaneously not the most invigorating and also sometimes a little janky. At least on my first playthrough. But we might be fine. I think honestly the issues that I had with my first playthrough were just kind of like I didn't really know how to best utilize Penny's momentum. And I think this is like one of the times in the game in my playthrough, my first playthrough, where I began to kind of understand how Penny kind of controls. Especially with the riding on the yo-yo thing. There we go. Great boss fight music, though. I love this. Sounds right from Sonic Mania. Which, you know, obviously, I mean, it's a compliment and not so much of a copycat, you know what I mean? Any chance you played Dragon's Dogma 2? That dragon has dogmas? I've been seeing a lot of hype surrounding it, and a preview impression seemed good. I saw Lawrence Sontag play that from the old Fawn House days. He seems to be really enjoying it. What's it about? Is it an RPG type game like Baldur's Gate? Or what's Dragon's what Dragon's Balls is it about? I'm curious to know. Very curious to know. There we go. I'm gonna skip that one. Hello? What happened? Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that happened, I think, last time as well. Hopefully a patch will fix that, but, you know, not the worst, I guess. But yeah, basically just go over here, screw these things in. You're good to go. Stage clear. But yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't know the person I was asking if they should pick this up because they like Sonic games. I don't know how to refer to you because I don't speak that language. But welcome to the stream. If you don't want to get spoiled for anything, I am going to do a full playthrough. Not tonight, but, you know, throughout the stream series and stuff like that. So I wouldn't want to spoil it for you. That being said, this game is not story heavy at all. But I do think that the environments and the music certainly leave a lasting impression upon first playthrough. So appreciate you for sticking around. If you want to bounce for that reason, totally understand. But appreciate you sticking around, dude. If you look at that, it would have taken me and the crew all day to fix her up like this. Thanks, short stuff. You're more handy than you look. Cheesy. No, don't walk the plank about it. I'll audition to get next year, bigger and better. And my crew could use more time to rehearse. They lose focus in front of the audience. All that popcorn. Well, she's rigged and ready. I needed to skip town, right? I'm headed to the next port, so how about a ride? You got us seaworthy again. At least I could do. But if you don't mind, keep a leash on your yo-yo, okay? DD2 is an action RPG. If I had to give a gameplay comparison, I'd say if you've seen Monster Hunter World gameplay. Oh, I see. Combat is kind of like that. There's a bunch of different classes called vocations. They all offer different playstyles and skills. Oh, okay. So it's like Monster Hunter World. Interesting. I think Nick would really like that then. Look at all this chemical plant goo, dude. That's all I could think about. Ah, you're so right. 3.14. That is Pi Day. That is Pi Day. Oh, so you can't. Dang, that sucks, man. You're not going to be in school that day? That sucks. That would have been great. That would have been great, man. I'm going to use that as an excuse. Maybe I'll bring people pie later that day. Oh, goodness gracious. No! Okay. Nah, dang it. Just hoping I could save myself. The good thing about this, about collecting tokens, is that if you die, or lose a point, and you have to respawn before you got any of the things, you actually do keep it. The problem, however, is that when let's say that you finish a level, right, and you collected 3 medals. Oh, by the way, golf from Pizza Tower, LOL. When you collect, let's say that you collect 3 medals in your first run through of the level, right? And you want to replay the game, or you want to replay the level, and you want to replay the level, right? When you go back into the level, it doesn't show you which ones you've collected or not, so you basically have to do all of them again. And that's you know, that's a little annoying, but it's fine. Not the biggest deal in the world, but when you're going for 100%, it's like, you know, very useful to see which ones you've collected already. No! Oh, can't. Darn it. I could maybe? No, I'm just kidding. I'll take it if it's pecan pie or blueberry. I'm gonna say something that's a little controversial. I really hated pecan pie when I was a kid. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I think it was just one of those things where I was like, ew. It's not like, you know, candy flavored or whatever, you know what I mean? But pecan pie, however, amazing. It's piss pie? Oh no. That's just called lemon pie, dude. But blueberry always goes hard. Love blueberry. Pie day, huh? He can't hate her? Unsub? No! OJ, without you, I get nothing. I have nothing without OJ Smalls, dude. And Nicholas, obviously. But OJ is the highest quality viewer, obviously. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. I am stuck in the wall. And I don't think I could get out. Yeah, I'm soft locked to the here. I cannot get out. And this happens like more commonly than you think. Which I guess, you know, if you're a fan of Sonic games, hey, more Sonic. More Sonic parallels here. But yeah, it does get a little annoying when, you know, it does get a little annoying. Unfortunate. But it's fine. It's fine. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Just something that needs to get patched out. Yeah, Penny's big Jankaway. Jankaway sounds nasty. I'd never want to hear the word Jankaway ever again. But like, yes, it does have quite a bit of jank. And I think that's honestly because of the, that's honestly probably a result of the fact that it got shadow dropped. I think that, well, I don't know actually. I don't know if the fact that it got shadow dropped means that they were ahead of schedule or they basically had everything ready to go and they were just willing to just release it as is. Not that it's like an incomplete state at all. It's not like the worst jank at all. Just that it does happen more frequently than it probably should, to be honest. But Hi-Fi Rush was shadow dropped, and I don't remember hearing a lot of commotion about the jank here. Whereas Penny's Big Breakaway, I've heard it in a couple of reviews that they've also experienced some jank here and there, you know? No! Shoot. And I'm done. It's fine. It seems that work has not continued to be the worst thing ever, OJ, considering that you've been pretty active in chat. Appreciate it, firstly. But I hope that your day at work isn't the worst anymore. There we go. Perfect. You know what game doesn't have any jank? Dragon's Dogs 2. Katana 0. Hey, that'll be for the next member stream. Absolutely. Very excited for that, man. Very excited for that. I just needed to get my money up for a bit before I like buy another video game and stuff, you know what I mean? Whoa! Hold on. Oh, my biggest gripe with this game, for the record, no camera control. Basically no camera control here. It's all fixed camera, which for a 3D platformer, I honestly kind of find it unacceptable. Especially since like there are a couple of like places, especially when you're going for 100%, where I thought to myself, I was like, I did not see that on my first playthrough, on my first try, and I definitely could have used better camera control, you know, or more agency with the camera in order to like, you know, like pick that up. The most that you can do, and I'll show this up in the next level, the most that you can do is like use the D-pad and then kind of just tilt the camera a little bit, but it's not helpful at all. No camera is wild for a 3D platformer. It's a bold choice for sure. Granted, I'll say this, that it's not the worst thing in the world. What's it called? It's not the worst thing in the world for sure. However, it is like, just why? Why don't you have it? This is the most that you could do with the camera. Literally. Which is actually really cool. This is actually a really great screenshot. What out of a low attention span would you rate this game? It's engaging. I'll say that. That's actually a really great question, Labriction. If I had to, like, I'm not the type to be like Anthony Fantano, where I'm like, oh, this is a strong 9 out of 10 transition. Did you give this game a play? What would you rate it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What would you rate it? You're the best. What should I play next? Hit the like if you like. Please subscribe, and please don't cry. Hit the bell as well. Over here, right next to my head, is a bunch of videos that you can check out for the channel. YEZB, Penny's Big Breakaway, forever. I'm going to kill myself now. But anyway, I wouldn't rate the game like on a numerical scale. But Labriction, I think that you gave me a great idea that if I were to ever like rate games, I would say, this is for my neurodivergent homies out here. If you have a low attention span, this keeps you engaged or something like that. the high level engagement here. You know what I mean? And then like for an RPG, which is likely, you know, like where I like it's really tough for me to like really like RPGs and shit. Like I would probably say like, you know, oh, I would rate this a I already forgot. You know. But that's amazing. I love that idea. What out of a low attention span would you rate this game? Oh, I definitely could have done that little side quest, but you know what? I don't care enough. That didn't have my attention span long enough. I'm gonna start rating everything like that, dude. For movies, for books. Books especially. That'd be great for books. Okay. I want to point this part out. I just sat and did the same level for an hour straight. See, here's the thing. It's a high attention span game. Exactly. Flambons knows exactly what I'm referring to. I want to point this one out. So there are a couple of like these side quests, right, where you can do stunts, basically just doing a bunch of combo chains. And I found this little playground here to be basically the most effective tutorial in like mastering Penny's movement. Why? Because when you just try to like, you know, like go on the thing, right? And you like do a double jump and stuff like that, you don't really like stack up the combos quite a bit. You don't quite stack the combos up like quite so quickly, right? So what you do, what I did on my first playthrough, and I actually have a recording here to prove it too, is like I started to kind of just like mess around like, all right, what if I could just keep the combo going and stuff like that and just do random movements and stuff. You see how big that combo was? Like right now? And literally after doing this specific mission, it all clicked. It all clicked for me. And I started to really enjoy the game. I was already enjoying myself, but I was only able to play them in like hour bursts. So I didn't get to the third world yet. I finished the Sheila boss fight, I believe, on my first like play session. And I was like, yeah, I'm having a good time. I want to keep going back to it. But honestly, like I think what kept me coming back was like the fact that it was like it just reminded me so much of like the Saturn era with its visuals and stuff. I shouldn't say reminded. I didn't live through the Saturn era. You know, it made me think of the Saturn era rather. And but I wasn't like, it wasn't like Pizza Tower where I was like, I felt the adrenaline of continuing to play. You know what I mean? But after doing that specific little side mission and doing it successfully, I started to see like, okay, now I see how these levels are constructed around the playstyle for Penny. And I got really sucked into it. Like Flambons, I did a level for basically an hour straight. So high attention span game. You should do a Sonic comic read-along stream one day. Yes, I have been thinking about that. I have just been wondering how I should approach that without infringing on copyright. Because normally I wouldn't really care. I could probably do it for the Archie comics because it's not really being supported anymore. But I feel... I basically follow every major writer and artist from the IDW comics on Twitter. And they put so much effort and care into the Sonic, the IDW comics. And I want to experience those with you guys because honestly, I've read up to the end of the Metal Virus saga. Camera cutlery? I think we're good right now. I read up to the Metal Virus saga, and it's not that I lost interest. I just kind of like, I stopped reading the comics because I wanted to dedicate all my free time to streaming. And I've been thinking about like how Game Apologists, like a channel named Game Apologist, Nick from Game Apologist, like does like these Sonic speed reading things, where he basically like, you know, covers like the major arcs in the Sonic IDW comics and stuff. And then I saw this other great YouTuber, I forgot what their name is, but they made a great video series that totals up to like 8 hours covering the Archie Sonic comics. I saw them do that, like, oh shoot, is there a, yes. And I really wanna read them on stream. I really do. I just don't want it to be like I'm ripping their streams, they're ripping their content off and then just like, you know, like lazily doing it, you know what I mean? But I feel like streaming is the best way to be interactive with you guys, you know what I mean? I also want to do it for the Dragon Ball Super manga. Like, I gotta get Dragon Ball into this content, into the channel at some point, man. I know Sparking Zero is supposed to come out at some point in the future, And I know fighters, I could play fighters, but I suck at fighting games, you know? So I'll probably just get more salty, if anything, which, you know, could be fun. But, like, I just feel like I gotta get more content. I gotta get more Dragon Ball content, man. Dragon Ball is so pivotal in my taste in everything, you know what I mean? And I love Dragon Ball to death. Just as much, if not, you know, I think consistently, I think more than Sonic, if I had to, you know, which is crazy to say, honestly. But when I think about, like, how pissed off Sonic makes me sometimes, Dragon Ball has never really had that effect. Even in its lowest lows, like GT, I'm still like, damn. But you see Super Saiyan 4, though? You know what I mean? And Super, like, you know, like, I never really had that big of an issue with Super, you know? And it's only gotten better. And the manga is phenomenal. Right now, it's phenomenal, you know? So I would love to do that. I didn't realize IDW published so much. They do Sonic, TMNT, they do Invincible. I don't think they do Invincible. I thought Image Comics did Invincible. Unless if IDW got the rights for Invincible and now they're publishing some stuff for them. But I know that they do some, like, My Little Pony. I know they do Transformers, and I think the Transformer comics is really good from what I've heard. But yeah, a Sonic comic read-along stream, yes, that's in the works. I wasn't able to stream on Valentine's Day, not because I had a date, but because, you know, I just... you know what I mean? Like, I was doing the Sigma thing, you know what I mean? I didn't need a woman, you know what I mean? I'm just kidding. That's a joke, obviously. Please, I'm not one of those idiots on the internet, but you know what I mean. I did this one stream back on the Twitch days in 2021, I believe, and I did this with Carla, and she and I went on Wattpad, and for Valentine's Day we read a Sonic X Shadow fanfic, and it was amazing. I had an absolute blast doing it. Scourge the Hedgehog, Sonic's evil doppelganger from the Sonic Archie comics, was in there, and I think they had a baby or whatever. It was. It was pretty bad, but, you know, I really loved it. And I wanted to do it this year since I have a bigger platform. But, you know, probably because I have a bigger platform, it's probably best that I didn't do it, because then I would lose all my subscribers and then not get monetized. But, you know, like, I was tempted to do it, and I'm still willing to do it. It doesn't have to just be a Valentine's Day thing, but Valentine's Day is just such a good time to do a Sonic fanfic read. Especially if it's Sonic X Shadow. And there are MLP comics? I think there are. I'm pretty sure there are MLP comics. I think if you go to IDW's website, I think you can see those. And TMNT's X Sonic when? I'm surprised that crossover hasn't happened yet. You got Donatello with Tails, Leonardo with Sonic, kind of. Actually, more Michelangelo, if anything. Knuckles with Raphael, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Shredder and Eggman would be kind of a dope team up. I hate this part. Are you japing me right now? Are you for real? Oh, jeez. Okay. I think I have to, like, walk away so that it... Okay, never mind. There we go. There we go. Perfect. You could do the Cappy bounce, where, like, you stick out the yo-yo and then you can kind of bounce, but it's not as, I've yet to find a way to do it, like, very consistently, in this game. But it's possible. It's good. It's pretty fun. I remember restarting the checkpoint here a number of times. I forgot why. But yeah, the big three in terms of, like, media for me would have to be Sonic, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Dragon Ball. It has to be those three, man. Although, out of all of them, I think Dragon Ball probably takes the cake. Well, I don't know. It could be Sonic. I think more consistently I enjoy Sonic, but I think Sonic probably has the bigger presence in my life. Although, what I will say, it's easier to relate to people with Dragon Ball than it is with Sonic. With Sonic, you kind of just have to, like, be like, oh, like, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm quirky. I love Sonic, you know what I mean? And then you have to kind of deal with all, like, the furry, the furry, accusations. Bro is not beating the furry accusations, you know what I mean? But, like, with Dragon Ball, it's just muscly men throwing energy blasts and punching the shit out of each other, you know what I mean? And screaming, you know what I mean? And I think anyone could get behind that. It's great. It's great. I love Dragon Ball so much. let me maybe, so that I'm not called a poser. I love Dragon Ball Z and what it did for my, development in my tastes so much. Because I still have not watched Dragon Ball or read Dragon Ball, the original. And I know I'm missing out because I've watched like TikToks and Twitter videos on it all the time. And the animation is superb. Choreography is great. I really do have to get on that shit, Nick. What's the most amount of views that you've had once in a live stream? I think 13. I think that's the most amount of views. You want to know the name of the game I'm going to make? Yes, absolutely. What is it? Man's got his toes out. Salutations. I'm going to give this guy the Howard Hamlin speech. Salutations. I am Mr. Q, a magician of the Imperial Court. Confirmed. You are the wanted criminal who disrupted our gala auditions. Wait. You have the spark of the true talent. The gala would benefit from your skills. Emperor Eddie was once a fair and forgiving ruler, but years ago, he lost his greatest friend. His creative partner was a brilliant performer. None could match her flair for innovation. I only wish I knew a spell to bring her back, but science has not progressed that far. As for you, Emperor Eddie has been troubled enough. He need never know I found you here. I will do what I must to shield him. Talented as you are, your tale ends today. There we go. New boss fight. It's gonna be called Harold's House of Pranks. Which is a prank, bro. Nice, I like it. One manga I highly recommend is One Punch Man. I actually started reading the manga. It's pretty short, right? At least the first couple of chapters are pretty short. I haven't kept up with it for a couple years, but this shit was peak when I was reading it. That shit was peak when I watched the first season. I heard the second season was kind of like, give it off to another studio, and that kind of turned me off, but that's probably unfair on my part, to be honest. I'm still down. Alright, so we're playing 8-Ball now. Don't be deceived. The name sounds nice, but it's not, I'd imagine. It's gonna be spooky. It's gonna be creepy as hell. Okay, I'm looking forward to it, man. Did you read the manga or the webcomic? Because the manga is still ongoing. Oh wait, it was a webcomic at one point, right? Nick gave me a subscription to Shonen Jump, and I read the first 2 chapters through that. I'm not sure if that's just the webcomic or if that's the actual manga. But I did read some of it. I did read a little bit. But One Punch Man is great. I love One Punch Man. It's so funny too. Come on, there we go. One Punch Man. Oh well, One Punch Man is a phenomenal show, and I gotta rewatch that. I also want to watch. I also want to get into a little bit of a. This is also because I've been watching Wendigoon. I want to get into Junji Ito's work a whole lot more, especially since I'm kind of on this horror grind right now. And Junji Ito is certainly horror, but I think it's just more grotesque, if anything, from what I can tell. Although there are some existential themes that certainly would horrify me. Oh, sweet! Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension. Freaking sweet, Lois. Can I write LOL somewhere and get credited as co-creator madness? Just in the code, write LOL. That'll disrupt the whole game. Right, Liberation, right? It's a prank, bro. That's only fitting for the theme of the game. Ba-bam. There we go. Shoot, are you kidding me? Come on. No, go! Okay. Mission failed successfully. Perfect. Alright, one more. I'm not a fan of this sound effect. It's a little too much, man. It's a little too much.
It's too much, man.
Shout out Sarah Lynn. Manga and webcomic have drastically different art styles. The webcomic was done by the original mangaka, and one and the manga art is done by a different artist. I think the name is Yasuke. I probably wouldn't be able to tell you, honestly, off the top of my head, but is it worth checking out the webcomic on its own? Or should I just stick with the manga? Because the webcomic is, like, pretty short, right? It's just, like, a couple of issues, I imagine. No! Alright. This boss fight officially sucks. Honestly, boss fights here, they're okay. Alright. Which one do you like more? I already forgot what the question was. Low attention span. What was it again? Sorry, Lebriction. Unless you're asking OJ whether you like the, whether he likes the manga or the webcomic for One Punch Man a little bit more. There we go, perfect. Alright, there we go. Excellent. Just lightly tap it. No! No! I'm going to die. And I'm stuck between the wall. Jeez, okay. Alright. You know what? Maybe if I position him closer to the hole, we should be good then. Let me just get him here. Let me just bait him here. There we go, come on. Come on. Babe, that's still a little too far. I thought that said I can't wait to work on IHOP. But can't wait to work more on HHLP. Madness, you know what I like about you, man? I've said this before too. I like your hustle. There we go, perfect. I see. Our nation's most brilliant artist, masterful wielder of the cosmic string, dazzling start of our imperial court. I see now why you remind me of her. The string is hers. How did you get it? Did she gift it to you? Did you meet her? Is she well? When will she come home? I see. I have been in error. Miss Penny, I apologize. The troubles of our court are not your problem to solve. I will tell no one I saw you here. You are free to go. But if you do want to learn more about the cosmic string of yours, seek out the taboo artist. If she is willing to be found, you might have luck among the mountaintops. She always liked tall places best. I will cast a spell for your success. Alright, so we got some lore here, man. We got some lore. How long have we been going? An hour and a half? It's 10:49 PST. Let's see. There are 11 zones here. Moltobene. Okay. Up to you guys, actually. Should we keep going? How many viewers do we have right here, actually? Just curious to know. 6 watching. Would anyone like to continue? Would we like to call it off here? Do a little short stream and stuff like that? I'm down to keep going. I still have enough energy. I'm going to use the restroom, actually, while you guys like respond in the chat. But I will be back with more Penny's Big Breakaway if chat wants. If not, then I'll come back to end the stream. But up to you guys. All right, I'll be right back. Why did they cut off? Why did it cut off? Come on now. Come on now. I've decided for everyone that we're gonna do more Penny. I want more Penny. I want more Penny, dude. I want more Penny. Story-wise, the manga and webcomic are similar, but there are a few deviations here and there. The manga is obviously longer, so there's more to read, but the webcomic has a certain charm to it. Oh, wait, so does the webcomic actually cover everything that's supposed to happen in the story itself? Oh, interesting. CC won't be updating until I get this right from WS. Yeah, what is WS, Mac? And welcome, Sketchy Phoenix. I don't know if you already left while I was out or anything, but thanks for lurking, man. Gets that viewer retention up and stuff like that, especially if you're trying to fall asleep. But welcome. Hopefully I'm not too loud for you. But this is a very relaxing and chill game anyway. You know what I mean? Let's continue with more Penny. I'm going to see how far I could get into the game before we call it. But, you know, I'm always enjoying my time here. So let's keep going. Moltobene. Blue light tricks your brain into thinking it's day, so it's more easy to sleep. So I might suggest a more light nightlight for the celestial videos. Oh, interesting. That's so true, actually. Libriction. And I'm talking. I think you're referring to the Underbake videos, right? I continue to lurk. Thanks, Sketchy. Appreciate it, Doug. I think especially if you're gonna use it to sleep. I think that this level is especially great for just chilling out. How have you been, Sketchy? It's been a while. I don't know if you. I don't know how often you're tuning into the streams and actively chatting it up and stuff like that. But it's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Anything new? Anything crazy going on? Life treating you good? Hopefully. Dude, I hate that buzzing sound effect so much. Like, legitimately the worst part of this game. And the only reason why is because my laundry machine has the exact same sound whenever my clothes are ready to are finished drying. My dryer makes the exact same buzzer. And the thing is that the way that it's EQ'd, that sound effect, it sounds far enough away, like through my headphones, where I'm like, shit, is my laundry done? I put one of Sonic Hack's MK1's videos in promo. Excellent, perfect. I'll listen to it when I go to bed, actually. Why not? There we go, perfect. Oh, the webcomic is fairly long. Interesting. No! I was hoping that I could grapple there. Your dryer doesn't make the song. Well, it makes a sound for real. It makes that buzzing sound. Indeed, it does. And maybe I'll record it. I've been thinking, oh, damn it. I've been thinking, I'm not saying this is a way where I'm teasing new content, but the thought has crossed my mind to do IRL streams. And I'm afraid of going there. That's like a place that I'll never return from if I do go. I don't know. I just think that maybe, like, you know, going out, streaming when I go to the gym and shit, that'd be fun. Who knows? Sometimes I just want to text and chat a little bit, you know what I mean? That might be a little bit more parasocial, if anything, but, you know. Plus, I'm a little scared of being stream sniped, you know, but, you know, who knows? Who knows? I know people might be down for it, though, but it might be a little too risky, a little too risque. It's pronounced Ha-XD, not Haxd. Gotcha. Ha-XD, gotcha. The stream studies are basically RL streams. Yeah, definitely. But sometimes I hate streaming from my room. You know what I mean? Sometimes I wish I could just be out in the world. I was thinking of doing that when I was thinking of going to the Sonic Symphony and to the Sonic Chili Dog restaurant that they had out here in Southern California. I thought maybe that would have been fun. It's been been busy in the evenings lately. So I've tragically missed the Earthbound playthrough. No worries, there's still more Earthbound to cover. No worries at all. We got more Earthbound. Please do be extra careful if you decide to do that. Yeah, I have thought about it just because it's like, I don't know, it seems a little fun. But it is kind of you never know whose intentions are malicious and stuff like that out in the world, out in the open and stuff like that. People get swatted for saying that they hate Star Wars and shit, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's worth it. Oh! There's a song that's on a lot of Samsung, that sounds like something like that. Dryers has that song. What do you mean? Wait, there's a song that's on a lot of Samsung, or something like that. Dryers that has a song. Oh, you mean like Dryers have a particular sound effect or something like that? I don't know what you mean, dude. I'm sorry. You should recreate Green Hill Zone Act 1 IRL, like an obstacle, and stream yourself completing it. Like an obstacle course? Yeah, an obstacle course? That's funny. I would be down for that. Listen, I've always wondered what it would be if I went on like Wipeout or something like that, or American Gladiators. I feel like I would kill that shit. 1000%. I see those fools like jumping over a pool of water and not making it, like, you know, hitting that red ball. And I yell through my TV screen, like, how? How can you be such an idiot? How can you do that to yourself, man? That's kind of a creepy face that I just did right now, actually. There we go, perfect. Why is it even goated at Hole in the Wall? Dude, Hole in the Wall is so... I don't know how anyone could mess that up in Hole in the Wall. That's crazy to me. Literally just stretch out your arms enough and you'll be good enough. You'll be good to go. I keep missing that. Maybe I'm not going to be good at Hole in the Wall if I can't make it on that small platform. I returned again. I'm feeling like 100%ing Breath of the Wild, but I do really want that golden pile of shit. I don't know. See, what I would do, Chris, if you can, if you're able to stream it yourself, I would probably do that so that it's not just you grinding away. Either that, or have a bunch of, like, podcasts ready. Why? This is not supposed to be happening. This is not supposed to be happening. Either that or have a bunch of podcasts or YouTube videos, or maybe, hey, Young Easy Bake streams lined up. And then, you know, play them in the background and stuff like that. Just don't raw dog it. You know what I mean? It's not worth it. There we go, perfect. My, how could anyone be so foolish to fall into lava? I mean, hit the red ball. Hey, stop being mean to be sketchy, okay? We can only be mean to the Wipeout contestants, alright? How dare you, brother? How dare you? I thought you were on my side. Okay, there we go. Lava on the floor. There we go, perfect. Bam! It's hard to explain the song, but I posted it on Discord. I see, okay, gotcha. I'll listen to it later. For some reason, the Korok shit seems more like Nintendo making fun of us. Yeah, how dare you spend so much time on our game, dude. Here's the thing, is that Breath of the Wild is such a good game that, like, 100%ing it could definitely be a chore if you just grind it out. That being said, gameplay is so fun that it's like, it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not like... I bet 100%ing Crash 4 is a less fun time than 100%ing Breath of the Wild, even if you don't get really anything out of it at the end of it. You know what I mean? Less rewards in Breath of the Wild than there is in Tears of the Kingdom, where you can turn Link into a furry for getting every shrine. Really? Wait, whoa, wait. In Tears of the Kingdom, if you get every shrine, you can turn Link into a furry? Like into his wolf form? Really? I actually have never heard of that. Unless if you're just, you know, japing me right now. Oh, this game is so fun. I was just having trouble with the previous level. But... really, when you're locked in, bro, you're locked in. It's so fun. Woo! No, it's real. You get a mask that turns Link into a Zonai person. Furry. Really? On some Majora's Mask shit? Really? That's actually really dope. Ah! I scratched my arm for a second and just fell out. Perfect. I wouldn't call it exactly a furry, but you do get an Ancient Heroes outfit for completing all the shrines. So Tears of the Kingdom incentivizes you to do a 100% way more than Breath of the Wild, does it? Ah! I think people knew. I think that the developers knew that people were complaining how Breath of the Wild like basically gave you nothing, and so they actually wanted to make the journey worth it this time. I'm too lazy to do all the shrines, so I'm not getting in anytime soon. I want to do Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom back to back, man, but it like legitimately might take us a whole year to play through that. I think I would like kill my streamer base if I were to just do those two games. But if I'm wrong, hey, tell me if I'm wrong, and I'll do both back to back. And I'll do it like at my own pace, not like in a speedrunner's pace or anything. Legitimately, I will just play through the game the way that I want to. Do you see this movement, bro? Come on now. The yo-yo and I are one. Woo! Yeah, dude, when you're locked in, you're locked in. It's so fun. Getting Majora's Mask and Tears of the Kingdom is absolute hell to get. What is Breath of the Wild out of low attention span? It's pretty low. It's pretty low for me. It's pretty low, and it's not the game's fault. It's totally mine, bro. It's 1000% my fault. Oh, but I'm trying to get that low attention span up. And I think Breath of the Wild could be the game to, like, get that up, you know what I mean? It's so funny. Pizza Tower, for the record, high attention span rate. High attention span rate. Man, this game is a breeze when you're just playing through it rather than like worrying about 100%. And you know, to plug Flembons again. If you're liking this game and you want a different perspective of a slightly different perspective, because I think that he and I generally have the same opinions on the game. A shout out Flembons. Please check out his channel. I think he just did a highlight reel of his streams anyway. So if you don't want to watch the whole thing, which I still you know, advise you to do, but YouTube pushes out videos more than they do streams. You know, check out Flembons. What exactly is a Big Bahinga? So basically, Big Bahinga is like, and it actually comes from, but it was more popularized during. And I think that the best way to describe Penny's Big Breakaway is just by calling it Big Bahinga. I hope that answered your question. I see. Yeah, you got it, see? In fact, a Bahinga can't really be explained. It's just more so something that you just have to perceive with your eyes. If you don't get it, you just don't get it. I heard that I've never been a fan of The Big Bang at all. But I heard that Young Sheldon is low-key like a good show. Like there's actual character development in it, and there's gonna be a spin-off of Young Sheldon now. I don't even know who you're spinning off, but I'm guessing it's one of the characters that are established in Young Sheldon. But like I don't know if anyone here like has watched Young Sheldon or if their parents watch Young Sheldon. But I'm willing to give it a try just to see like if it's actually a really good TV series or not. I might describe a story of Mount Sodom as that. Basically just, and if you do that, then yeah, basically, you know. It's just so fun to do that. Compared to Breath of the Wild, where you just find a chest in Tears of the Kingdom, you have to find a gauntlet of Lynels all in one. It took me so damn long to do. For the Majora's Mask thing, I'd imagine. Does it do anything for you? Like, in the game? Does it give you any particular power-up? To be honest, it's a little overwhelming of the constant drama. Oh, for Young Sheldon. Interesting. Constant? I remember that there was, like, this one clip that I saw on Twitter, I think, where Sheldon, like, explains God to his mom or something like that. And as a believer myself, firstly, very happy to hear that. But why? Like, why? I don't understand why like that conversation did take place. Maybe it was in context of the you know, the show, of the episode. You know what I mean? It masks you from enemies. Oh, interesting. It's basically just an invisibility thing. All right, I believe that we're in the. There's no boss fight here. I believe. Now is not the time to throw a tantrum, Your Highness. The gala must continue as planned. The founding principles of the annual gala is to delight and dazzle your denizens with fresh feats of artistic accomplishment. Canceling the gala is an unthinkable, impeachable offense. You will forfeit. I forgot. I pressed A so quickly. Too quickly. That is the law, Your Highness. We cannot break it for anyone. Fresh feats?
Oh, fresh feats. Fat chance. Not after that debacle at the auditions. The show can't go on, and neither can I.
The gala is the heart of this country, of all of Macaroon. Stage a new show or we'll find a new star.
No, I can't do it. I'll be a laughingstock.
Then make your new act a comedy.
It's low-key cold. Ah. Gah. Scream. Click.
Good afternoon, Miss Fallon. We'll add eavesdropping to your list. Big Bang is a sitcom whose entire punchline is misogyny. Young Sheldon was surprisingly entertaining with significantly less misogyny. Not the best, but not a whatever Big Bang is. Yeah. As a lover of lame jokes, The Big Bang Theory was better for me. Ah, okay. I see. I love lame jokes, but Big Bang was always like kind of just like the joke was like, let's make a reference to something like nerd culture-ish, even though it's like mainstream now. And then like also like, hey, woman who doesn't know anything, you know what I mean? That's where the misogyny lies, I believe. Young Sheldon though, surprisingly entertaining, huh? Okay. It's shot so differently either. It's not even a comedy really. I mean, it's probably like lighthearted-ish, but it's certainly not like full-on comedy, huh? All right, we're gonna try to finish this world rather, as well as the next one, and then I think we'll call it there. At that point, we should be halfway through the game. All I know is young Sheldon was shot dead in Houston by Heisenberg. Damn. Yeah. R.I.P. young Sheldon, bro. Didn't deserve that. Didn't deserve that at all. Also, I have clipped the Big Bahinga. Thank you for that. I'll be sure to put that in the actually, you know what, it really helps because I'm gonna be trying to, now that I have this new way of like recording streams and stuff, I'm gonna be trying to do my best to make more YouTube shorts and stuff, and just like know what are the best parts of the stream so that I can include them in a video, right? So clipping actually really does help, like, to figure out, like, what did the audience enjoy and stuff. So I really do appreciate that, guys. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for watching, obviously. If you guys haven't left a like on the stream, please do so. Certainly helps out the channel and stuff, you know. And if you're just lurking here, if you just want to, you know, like, you're curious because the Big Bahinga is your thing, and you like my Big Bahingas, you know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button and hit that bell as well. And the best way to be notified is to join the Discord down below. Link in the description. Always ping whenever the streams go up live and stuff. You know, it's basically a bigger chat whenever I'm not streaming and stuff. And of course, super thanks and super chats are also enabled because if you're feeling very generous and stuff. But memberships are also a thing. Every week we get a new members exclusive stream. We just finished Hi-Fi Rush and now we're gearing up for Katana Zero. Special game, I've heard, recommended by a member, the highest tier member, OJ Smalls. Shout out. And, you know, if you want to influence the next couple of streams, hey, becoming a member certainly is the best way to do that. White Family is a top 5 clip moments. Dude, White Family got me so hard. Shout out White Family, bro. I love it. Came out of nowhere, dude. I have a question. Why does Link lose everything in each game, especially his clothes in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? Why does he wake up with only his underwear? I think that question is more suited for Metroid, if anything. Literally every game starts off with Samus losing every single power-up that she has gotten in every single game. It's crazy. But that's a very good question. And I do have a response to that, actually. I do have my own personal theory as to why that happens. See, the thing is, the reason why Link loses his clothes in like every single game, and why like Samus loses all her power-ups as well in every single Metroid game, is because, and I really think that that's like a pretty deliberate choice on the developer's part, especially because. But if I had to have it my own way, to be honest, I would prefer if. But you know, everyone has their own opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Zelda and Rauru have a lot of explaining to do. I watched the show when I was 11, so I can fairly rate it. I just remember the jokes and I got it, and I didn't know about the misogyny. The misogyny would probably go over your head if you're not, like, you know, too, you know. If misogyny isn't really that much of a concept. Or, like, you don't really have that much of a grasp of a concept that when you're 11, you know what I mean? I get he gets the old shirt and old pants at Breath of the Wild age and said it Tears of the Kingdom. Very insightful. Thank you, OJ. I'm always going to be willing to spit facts, bro. Just to, you know, just to get everyone's knowledge up. Know what I'm saying? I know that these questions are really tough to ask, so I'm here to provide all the answers for you. How are we enjoying Penny's Big Bahinga, dude? Like, are we liking the game? Are we liking the game? I'm personally, I'm having a great time playing it only because I'm already way familiar with the control scheme and have a familiarity with the levels, and I'm not going for 100%. So this is like the most casually that I've played a game on stream, I think. Where I have nothing to prove really, and I'm just having a blast, like talking my ass off and talking to chat and stuff. You know what I mean? And personally, the music, the visuals and stuff like that, it keeps me stimulated. High attention rate, you know what I mean? Hopefully the Young Easy Bake streams are also high attention rated. But I'm curious to know what others are thinking of, what the homies are thinking of. Can you skip levels? I guess I could skip levels at this point if I really wanted to, because I have access to all the levels in the game. Oh my goodness. But I'm just going through one by one. I'm going through it linearly, so that you know, homies can get an idea of every single level in the game. There we go, perfect. Even though I didn't really need it. Can I make it? Yes, I can. Perfect. Yeah, but in a fresh file. Oh no, I don't believe you can. I think you have to just you have to go through the story one by one. You can't really skip levels. No other streamer could explain a Bahinga so eloquently. I'm the only streamer who knows, you know? Just watch the cutscenes and I have a basic understanding of lore. It should explain why the boss skip levels. I've seen every cutscene and I get it. Ooh, Link gets badly injured. That means he loses everything he gained in the previous game, but why did that apply to his champion abilities? Why does that apply to his champion abilities? Do they ever explain that in Tears of the Kingdom? That's actually a really good question. I never questioned that myself. Yeah, that's such a good question, actually. I also don't think that, like, that's even so that he gets badly injured. I still don't think that that's still good enough, you know. I did like how they showed at the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom, I guess spoiler alert for the very beginning of the game. I did like that they showed that Link had all his life from all his health from like the previous game stripped away from him, and that's why he started 3 hearts. I think that was like actually a really great way to convey that. But still, like, you know, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like we've gotten to a point where in games, if you have like the prequel to a game, in the sequel you should be able to like, you know, retain a lot of your power-ups in like a new game plus type of way. I don't know, whatever. I wish we just could, I guess. And why does practically every NPC forget the champions and Link himself? Do they have Alzheimer's? I mention it? No, I thought that I thought in Tears of the Kingdom a lot of the NPCs actually recognized Link for saving the world and shit. I figured it was because the champion spirits moved on with the calamity gone. Oh, maybe. But see, you got a headcanon it, you know what I mean? Like, instead of the game actually telling you or having like a concrete explanation for it, you know? It's not that big of a deal, I guess, but it is like a bummer if you... I guess if you spend so much time in Breath of the Wild gaining all your abilities, all for it to just be stripped away from you, you know what I mean? Ditto sketchy? Yeah, probably. Yeah, definitely. Like, it's sketchy. Sketchy probably has the right idea. This level's theme reminds me so much of like a Mario Odyssey song. I don't know which one in particular. No! But it reminds me of it. Also, if I had to guess, I don't think this one is composed by T. Lopes. Because I don't believe T. Lopes is the only composer in this game. For this game. I feel like this has to be composed by the other one. Brian something, I forgot. I'm so sorry. But it sounds great. It sounds really good. The gameplay explanation is that they probably wanted to shift the focus to the various new mechanics. Very good point. Lore explanation is, I don't fucking know. I guess Link just didn't feel like using his abilities in Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe you had to use both arms for it, you know what I mean? And the fact that Link doesn't have his original arm, you know, maybe that's the reason why. I don't fucking know. I barely played through Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. Actually, I think I have like 30 hours in Breath of the Wild, so not barely, but I didn't complete it. I think I was at the Master Sword, and then I was like, I'll finish it another day, and I just never did. I think that was back in 2018. That might have been the last time that I played that game. No, I played it last year for a bit. I started a new save file, but I didn't get far at all. Really should do Breath of the Wild. Maybe. What's the Wii U emulator? Because I know that emulating Breath of the Wild, and the reason why I want to do it is because of the 60 frames per second frame rate for Breath of the Wild. I forgot. Whatever. Low attention span again. I've been writing the gaps in the Zelda storytellers and spirit tracks. I see. They should hire you. They should hire you to write the next Hyrule Compendium. I was dreaming of getting a DVD called The Story of Mount Sodom, and when I woke up and searched it up, it showed up nothing. I asked my brother, and he said that it sounded familiar. Mount Sodom, huh? Source? It was revealed to me in a dream. Literally Libriction, bro. Even if he's in his main outfit, it has his Highland Shield Master Sword and the champion's leathers, and his iconic hairband. Then they're like, OMG, is that Link? Nah, it's just some lookalike. How? Listen, buddy. After they got Sonic confused for Shadow the Hedgehog, and Amy confusing Sonic for Silver, or rather Silver for Sonic, nothing is impossible for me in video games. Everyone has visual impairment in video games to some level. Actually, I had a similar experience recently, although my dream was for a game that didn't exist and not for a movie. I've had a similar-ish experience, but that game actually came out to be true. I think I mentioned this on stream one time. And it's funny because, you know, I already know what the jokes are going to be. But, like, I had a dream. So one of my favorite games to play on the GameCube was Sonic Mega Collection. And the reason why I liked it so much was because of the user interface. I absolutely love the graphical approach that they had for the menus, for, you know, for accessing all the extra stuff, and, you know, even just selecting the games. And I had a dream about not Dreams Collection. Oh, Sonic Dreams Collection is another, that's another can of worms that I will never play on stream. It's just not funny to me. But, like, I had a dream about Sonic Mega Collection, Only instead of the classic games, like being part of the collection, it was not just the classic games, but also all the 3D games up to that point, which at that point was just Sonic Colors, right? So it was like, oh, you could select all the games, like, you know, like, basically from, like, you know, basically, like, all the mainline Sonic games, like, you could play them on this collection and stuff. And then a couple months later, Sonic Generations was revealed. And I was like, wait. I low-key kind of dreamt that up. Not one-to-one, like, you know, playing modern Sonic in, you know, classic levels and vice versa. But, you know, it was close enough. Superman Effect plays the link, except for the perv on the roofs of Gerudo. Nothing can make make sense. Will always be there for you, Link. Champions who are practically nowhere to be seen nor mentioned, besides from the Divine Beast mask and weapons, which masks are practically impossible to find without a walkthrough. Really? They're barely mentioned? That's so interesting. I mean, I've always been a fan of, like, you know, sequels barely having to do anything with the prequel, to be honest. But that's so interesting. Oh, I see. Oh, goodness. This dude, King Eddie, it's now just hitting me. He gives off heavy, or Emperor Eddie, rather. He's giving off heavy King DDD vibes. And it's likely because of the penguins all around. He has a whole army of penguins. I don't know, he just also just radiates a little bit of, like, level 1 goofball energy, even though he has a bit of a temper. It's all good. Don't we all? No! Oh, jeez. There we go. Perfect. That should be the end. Oh, why is Penny red? What happened then? I missed February 23rd, which is the square root of 5. Oh, is it? And if the Sheikah technology just vanished into thin air after Calamity Ganon died, that doesn't give the Ancient Arrowhead and the Divine Beast mask an excuse to be there. I mean, come on, people. Chris, you should absolutely write a letter to Nintendo. Be like, what are you doing, Nintendo? What are you thinking, Nintendo? Guards! Or guards? Pull the plug on this pipsqueak. Guards. Crush his nuts. Thank you. To be fair, pretty much all of the champion's abilities are kind of redundant gameplay-wise. Spares you what Mythos Grace does, with all these things can be done by starting the fire. I think it's just more so the convenience of it for the champion abilities. But I agree, and I also agree with your point earlier about how, like, a lot of it was probably a lot of it. The reason why it's probably not that big of a focus is because they wanted to focus on all the new mechanics of Choose the Kingdom. You know what I mean? Okay, so this will be the last world that we do, and it's a great world. It's probably my favorite because it's so dreamlike. It reminds me so much of Knights, and, you know, Penny's getup reminds me so much of Knights anyway. And it's like, after this is like literally the midway point of the game, and we also get lore dump at the end of it, and the music is amazing. I'm a dip. I have to go to sleep. See you, Liberction. Thank you very much for joining. Appreciate it. Be sure to leave a like before you leave, if you haven't already. If you're giving us lore on why Sheikah technology absolutely should not be in the second game, have no mention of them besides from a cutscene or something, man. Absolutely. What's their problem? What are you thinking, Nintendo? All right, let's do this. I'm gonna try to speedrun this as quickly as possible. This is a great aesthetic. I absolutely love this. This is like, there's always this like one level, right, that like in every game that like is like I consider to be kind of like the thesis or like the best representation of the game, right? And this level is just that, because all of Penny's Big Breakaway has this like dream-like aura to it, really. And this is about as abstract as you could get in a setting like this, you know what I mean? Music is amazing. Level design is very tight. It match like no other mascot, I feel, other than maybe Knights or something similar to Knights. Rather, no other gaming character other than something like Knights can really exist other than Penny herself. You know what I mean? Penny, this is Penny's world, and we're just playing through it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna miss this level. Can you add a timestamp for each level? Of course. I got you. Fork Knights. Nintendo's cheeky as fuck, man. Designing the Pro Pad to be a Gundam and Nintendo Switch. Yeah. Oh, sorry for saying gosh dang. Oh, that totally slipped. I try not to use that word. But sometimes I just read a little too quickly. But yeah, like I feel like the pad was more of a Wii U in the first game, and then the second one was like, you know, more of a Switch, right? I'll link 2 short vids and promos. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is a great level. I absolutely love I dig the vibe for this level so much, dude. Ow! Smashed my head with a fucking asteroid. That's the ending of my yapping session. Thank you all for reading this. Of course. As you could probably tell, everyone else in the chat was like, yeah, fuck Nintendo. There you go. Perfect. Ba-bam. Epic TED Talk. Epic Chris Talk, bro. Epic Bonsai Buddy Talk. For real. 10 out of 10. Kept my attention span high. You know what I mean? The Loopy Library. Forgive me if I'm not paying that much attention to the story or the lore or anything. To be honest, I find that to be kind of one of the weaker aspects of this game, is that, like, even Pizza Tower is a little bit more dense, to be honest. Or at least more engaging with its storyline and characters. I already forgot. Other than, well, there's Sheila, there's Mr. Q. There's Eddie. I already forgot the judge's name. And there's another character that we're about to meet. And I already forgot their name as well. Great character designs, though. I love the character designs. But, you know, the story's okay. And, in my playthrough, in my recorded playthrough, I spent some time, like, talking to the NPCs, mainly because I needed to see, like, mainly because, you know, I was doing some of the side quests and stuff. They're not that interesting. They have the most, like, basic flavor text that you could think of in a 3D platformer. It's basically just small commentary on what's going on around the world, or just, like, yeah, like, there's nothing really to keep you stuck in your tracks. And in fact, I didn't even want to do any of the side missions at first because, like, sometimes the way that the NPCs, like, hey Blue, what's going on? Sometimes the way that the NPCs, like, initiate the side quests is by literally telling you, like, they call you intern at some point. I forgot why, but they basically are, like, commissioning you. Not even commissioning. Commissioning implies that there's gonna be payment. They just tell you, hey, do this for us. Do this free labor for us. And I'm not about that. I'm about compensation, pal. PvP needs a penny clone? Oh boy, do I have a level for you. Just wait. Just wait. TED Talk Nintendo Edition? That's basically the Nintendo Directs before they took on the style that they did. Before the Nintendo Directs with Satoru Iwata was basically just a TED Talk. Basically like, yeah, we got games. Please buy the Wii U. Please buy the Wii U. Pizza Tower has a little bit more non-lore, but it doesn't depend on it over gameplay like a certain Bear franchise that doesn't make any sense, either game or bad one. Are you talking about Five Nights at Fredward's? Five Nights at Fredward's. This game doesn't rely on lore at all, but it really is like this is like kind of like really bare bones, you know what I mean? But, you know, it's not the worst, obviously. It's inoffensive. It really is inoffensive. It's just like, why bother at all? Are you going to be hyped for HHOP? Absolutely, dude. Come on now. I'm always hyped for a new Max project. You're always hustling. And again, I mean this is the best way possible. I love your narcissism. Max, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna be the one to say it. You're a bit of a narcissist, and I genuinely like that about you. You know what I mean? I'm a bit of a narcissist as well, especially when I was like starting off with the stream stuff. What do you mean? The reason why I say it, the reason why I say that is because like you're always talking about like your own projects. Whenever someone mentions their own project, you want yourself inserted in it. If someone derails the conversation from what you're talking about, you get not upset, but you're like, no, we're talking about me right now. And I love that about you. Like legitimately, I like that about you. I feel like I need that in my life. I need more Lovecraftian horror in this cutesy 3D platformer. You know what's funny is that when I got to this level initially, I was kind of expecting like not like a Lovecraftian thing, but like I don't know, some kind of big monster. You know, just to be like, just to tie in the cosmic horror of it all, just cosmic entity of it all. You know what I mean? I should read some Lovecraft stuff though, since I'm in my horror kick right now. FNAF is incredibly thick spiderweb of lore, but the gameplay be like, oh, left, right, shut doors, put on a mask. Not dissing FNAF, by the way. It's just, here's the thing. I know that you're not. I know that you say that you're not dissonant. Hello again, YZ Bake. Hello again, Fire Lord Kirby fanboy. Here's the thing: is that FNAF does so little, and yet accomplishes so much with that little. You know what I mean? It really is like less is more. Because I feel like if you were to overcomplicate FNAF, it would not have the wide appeal that it does. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like Sonic. Obviously, I had to go to Sonic. Or Mario. Either one. Any basic 3D platformer that has, like, you know, maintained a legacy. With Sonic in particular, you really only have, like, two options. Move left or right. And I'm talking about classic. Classic Sonic. Move left or right. And jump. You know what I mean? And obviously you could, like, you know, crouch and do a spin dash and stuff like that. But in Sonic 1 in particular, you can only really jump and roll. You know what I mean? And it's because of that simplicity that, you know, it's so easy to grasp for, you know, young players. And there are plenty of young players in the FNAF community and stuff like that. Not dissing anyone. But also, like, just for anyone that wants to jump into the series, it's like, well, the controls are pretty easy. It's not like I have to, like, manage inventory or anything. Gosh, can you imagine... overcomplicate FNAF Ultimate Custom Night. Well, that's like custom. You know what I mean? Like you can make it as hard as you want. Literally, you can make it as easy as you want. But what I was gonna say was that could you imagine like something like inventory for FNAF? That sounds like a nightmare. No pun intended, I suppose, for FNAF 4. Yeah, because it's so simple to grasp, like it's so easy to just get there, you know. It's so that's why it's so popular. Should I stop being a little narcissistic? No. Sorry if that makes it seem like I'm asking you to stop. You keep doing what you're doing, Madness Max, because that's who Madness Max is. You know what I mean? There's only one of you, and you're goated. Nightmare, OMG, funny nightmare, FNAF 4. No. No, people are not going to hate you at all. Not going to hate you at all, buddy. Non-parasocially, of course. I just said it. I like that about you. I like that about you a lot. I don't want people to think I only love myself. What do you love, Manus Max? What is it that you have love in your life for? Curious to know. Not saying that you only have love for yourself and stuff like that, so prove it to me. But I am curious to know what other things you love in your life. You know what I mean? Love my family? Nah, bruh, nobody hates you here, Max. Yeah. Love my friends? Absolutely. That sounds like a swell guy. Shout out to Madness Max, of course. I'll put hearts in the chat. You know what? I'm gonna... Yeah, man, you don't have to say that. You know, how about this? Everyone in chat. Yeah, let's put I heart Madness Max non-parasocially. There we go. There you go. Just copy and paste that. Put that in the chat, please. I would love to see that in chat. I especially love my viewers. Especially, yeah. See, you're in the same boat as I am. You got that content creator going. And we're all a bit narcissistic in that. Listen, buddy. You think I would be willing to do a YouTube stream if I wasn't at least a little narcissistic? Are you kidding me? Doing this whole thing, like, you have to kind of delude yourself to being like, yeah, I'm funny enough, or I'm interesting enough to watch. You know what I mean? Or at least the way that I do it, you know what I mean? It's like, I have to be at least a little entertaining. And the streamers I watch, not parasocially. Thank you. Heinrich. Oh. Yeah, love you too, Manus Max, non-parasocially. Thank you, Fire Lord. You're not interesting, you're captivating. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Thank you, boys. Thank you. Obviously. Yes, we all love Madness Max non-parasocially. We love each other non-parasocially. Fly! Fly where? I don't know if I could fly here. I could probably do my best to fly in terms of like maintaining aerial, momentum, but I don't know if I could fly. It's frontiering time. You're gonna frontier? You gonna frontier? I have to memorize a script for my theater class, so instead of memorizing it, I will make a program that'll help me memorize and take it longer than memorizing the 76 word for an entire show. That's literally like the definition of just like cheating. You know what I mean? I wasn't paying attention to the screen. I don't know where I'm at right now. That is literally the definition of cheating, when people put way more effort into cheating than they are. Oh, what? That's out of bounds? Put more effort into cheating than they actually do for studying or something like that. You deserve to be loved in a non-parasocial way. See, that I would remove the non-parasocial way. You deserve to be loved by someone, not me, not your streamer friend. You know what I mean? ILY. Oh. What are you confused by, Heinrich? I'm here to alleviate any confusion that you may have. Just speak to me. I have all the secrets of the universe. I heart Artbox line parasocially. Frontier Sun. It's kind of sad that out of the thousands of subscribers, only a small amount watch your streams. Oh, I don't mind that at all. I really don't mind that. I mean, like, firstly, it's not thousands. It literally is like a 1,000 with a couple of hundred, you know, which I'm more than grateful for. But, you know, honestly, like, it's very nice to have a smaller audience during these streams just because it's easier to talk with you guys. Whereas I feel like whenever I watch bigger streamers, even someone like Glembons, you know, who has like 8,000 subscribers and stuff, and, you know, has a decent chat size, like, I can only imagine like how overwhelming it must be to just like, you know, like hold everyone's attention and make sure that they're like that you're addressing everyone. You know what I mean? Because you guys know that I already talk really quickly and like I get out of breath and stuff like that. Imagine if like I had thousands of people watching me at a single time. Sometimes I just want to record content, honestly, like make a video where I know that I'll get more of a viewership. But you know, I want people to talk to. You guys like, you know, help the conversation going and help the content flow. I see John Wick versus Lightning McQueen in Budokai Tenkaichi 3. I sent that exact TikTok to my cousin the other night. In fact, it was like a whole compilation. I think I saw Ronaldo and Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi fuse in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, bro. And then immediately after I saw John Wick versus Lightning McQueen. Speedrun? I could probably speedrun it. Listen, I'll try to speedrun. I'm not the best though. Hold on, let me reach out a little bit before I try to speedrun. Then a program that will help me study. Mr. Wick is holding a katana in the thumbnail. Shout out though. It's more chill because you could focus on a small group to talk, but with the chat like a bigger YouTuber, you could probably talk like one at a time, but there's thousands in there. Yeah, exactly. Listen, you're giving me all your like, you're giving me your time and sometimes your money, right? Like, I feel bad if I can't like address almost every single person here. You know what I'm saying? So it feels good to have like a smaller streamer base. And also, like, I told this to Nick because he's trying to get into streaming a little bit more, at least as a hobby. Obviously, this is still a hobby for me, but, you know, sometimes I make money off of it. But he was telling me, like, bro, how do you, like, start streaming, like, with no chat, you know what I mean? And you just gotta, like, what I've done since the very beginning, like, even on my Twitch days, I just turned off the viewer count. Like, I do not see how many people are, like, watching me unless if I'm, like, ending a stream or whatever, or I need to do a poll. But it's just because like you have to imagine that you're talking to basically like hundreds of people all at once, which is like nerve-wracking to think about. But that keeps the conversation flowing. You know what I mean? So honestly, if I ever do like have a bigger, I need to go into canon. So honestly, if I do have like a bigger subscriber count, like I feel like these smaller streamers, these small streams with only a couple people, they help me to kind of train for those that for that instance. You know what I mean? You agree, Heinrich? Absolutely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's your opinion on Dr. T? I don't know who Dr. T is. Would you recommend though? You've reached a checkpoint where you never start streams with no one in the beginning. That is honestly an accomplishment. Absolutely, Liberation. The only time that happens is if like I like start a stream like cold. Like I don't put anything up like where I schedule it like at least an hour in advance. But I am really happy about that because that just makes starting the stream a whole lot more easy. Because like I already can shout out people and stuff like that. It just makes it, ironically, it makes it more comfortable. Like you would imagine that streaming to no one is like more comfortable because you don't really have anyone watching you. But it's like more awkward when you're just like, yeah, it's just me. You know what I mean? It really makes it easier if you picture the audience in their underwear. Does that apply to streaming too? No, because a lot of the viewers here are underage, and I am not going to be picturing anyone who's underage in their underwear. All due respect, you know what I mean? I'm not EDP like that, you know what I mean? Heinrich, I hope that you stick around, man. Good vibes that you're bringing. Hopefully you've left a like on the stream, and hey, hit that subscribe button if you're compelled, if you're enthralled enough, you know what I mean? All right, here we are. Boss time. And you talked about a goopy penny, right, OJ? Firstly. Done? Let's go, Heinrich. Awesome. Penny has old hair. Is this the end? Can I sleep? Very close. Taboo, my favorite character design. That might be a little bit because, you know, for nefarious reasons a little bit, but I promise I won't get too flustered. But you don't see anything right now, but you know. Not yet Liberation. We still have a boss fight. We don't get too many new bodies here in the cosmic wastes. Is Penny in the hand? This one's a little lacking in the height department. You simp for everything, bro? Listen. It's Taboo from Subspace Emissary. Let's take it for a test drive. Let's do this. Rest in peace, Raldy's Crockhouse is the greatest Baldi Basic mod of our town. Gone too soon, goddamn it. Gosh dang it, sorry, rather. What? What happened? Did some like, okay, so, oh, sorry, I'm like all over the place. Penny 2, yeah, Penny was so great, they made a second one. I was promised Goop. Listen, it's not quite Goop, but it is a Shadow Penny, you know what I mean? It is a Shadow Penny. Honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. I was like kind of recalling from memory, and I thought that it was Goop, and I guess it wasn't. I'm sorry, I lied to you. But this is still pretty good. Anyway, shoot, what was I gonna say? Something about this. Oh, so what's interesting about this boss fight is that it's not just a race to not just a race to beat your opponent. You also have to get like these coins. So it's a little bit like Mario Party, where you have to beat everyone else and also collect coins and stuff like that, which isn't the worst thing in the world, you know? But when I first played this boss fight, I was like, I lost. And I was like, why? I literally, like, I have so much ahead of my opponent against Penny 2. And and it was just because I didn't collect enough coins. Now speedrun? I'm gonna try. I've beaten this game once, so I should be able to speedrun at least somewhat competently. All right, I have 58. I probably have enough. I don't have to worry about, you know. I don't have to worry about it. Heinrich, have you 100%ed pennies yet? Have you even played it yet? Since you're so adamant on me speedrunning it. Do you know? Are you a speedrunner in the community already? In the span, and like the week span that this game came out. No? Okay, gotcha. Alright, here we are. We're towards the end. Just gotta make it. Whee! Perfect. Look at these rascals rolling around. Hey, I know that game. It's a Kickstarter. All right. Hold on. Listen. Firstly, she is so beautiful. Very beautiful character design. You outperform my puppet. Impressive. And a fellow wielder of the cosmic string. Why, the stars must be smiling upon us. What a curious companion you've created. Not just anyone can master these threads. Even the magical Mr. Q even never managed it. I am known as the taboo artist. Girl, why you so ears? Secondly, look at that hip, bro. Look at them hips. That's insane. That's insane. She's just hot. She's just like, she has like that same energy that I get from Rouge the Bat. You know what I mean? I feel like liking this character should be taboo. You said it, not me. Oh, they said the F slur? That's whack. So whack. Director and creator said multiple slurs and pretended to like CP getting himself and his small team to cast the mod is genuinely sad. I hate it. Edgy content never works. I don't get whatever. Anyway. Come, I'll give you a front row seat to my celestial show. Same? You get me, Heinrich. You get me. You're just in time for the 17th act, a 5-dimensional opera, a quantum ballet. It's my masterpiece, perhaps. No audience can say. So what brings you to my wasteland? Has our almighty emperor finally unbent and sent you to offer the apology that I deserve? Here's the only thing that I get creeped out by the character design. I don't like the little strings. It's like if you guys have ever seen Tropic Thunder, probably a little dated right here. Like there's this scene in the beginning where it's like they lift up like an exploded hand, and like it's basically just all like veins and nerves and stuff like that. Oh man, nerves and veins. Ugh, it makes my skin crawl, dude. It makes my skin crawl. It's like Fry from Splatoon 3, but with the long as hell ears instead of a huge ass forehead. I like huge ass foreheads too. That's my type, baby. That's my type. I just saw one of those exposed nerve memes. Dude, I hate them. I hate them so much. Oh, never mind that. Wait. So that's how it is. I should have known. Eddie never changes. That was always his problem. But it became mine in the end. Before his solo act as Emperor, we used to perform together, you know. Hey, pay attention. This is lore. Pay attention. Our notorious, legendary, anarchic, immortal, wonderful double act show. And that was Eddie. It was a big boy, dude. Every show, Eddie played the lead. And I directed everything else. That's the reason why I don't like FNF anymore. Oh, that's right. That was a huge thing. The world's strongest man, starring in the world's strongest theater. Never the same show twice. Dude, look at those hips, bro. Like, that's insane. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. We packed the rafters. We traveled the continents. But he got tired of my tireless experiments. And I got tired of him being tired. I traded stage life for starlight, but the silence is stretch. Visitors like you are a rare treat. Little artist, I will grant you a favor. Anything within my power, which is considerable. You could even stay here with me. Empty sands and isolation free you to focus on your craft. I could teach you to swing from the stars. From one enemy of Eddie to another. What do you say? It's tempting. I get it. You need to go home. But Eddie's land isn't home for you anymore. Her hand? I know the hand is a little... I don't even want to think about it, but you get me. You get me. That's right. Yeah, I forgot about the... I've heard about that. Some guy told me that the plane 6365 is the fastest reader because they went through 5 stories under 30 seconds. How's that even possible, dude? How is that possible? I just looked at the drawing scene and holy crap, why'd they make her hips so... I know, it's crazy, huh? It's massive, dog. Oh, you're in the Book of Law. Well, in that case, why not rewrite history? The Book of Law is absolute. As it is written, so it must be. Do you understand, little artist? With the rip of a page, you can reshape your fate. Worst part is that's how you found out pet exists? Oh, that sucks. That's disgusting.
The twin to this teleporter is hidden inside the library. Ford, sneak inside and get that book of law. That old fuddy-duddy Judge Rufus won't have the faintest clue. What fun. Little artist, I expect to see your name in lights over the gala stage someday. A sparkling future lies before you. Now go and seize it. Alright, there we go. We are now officially halfway through the game. And I think with that, we reached 2.5 hours. Perfect timing, perfect timing. We'll do some more pennies at some point during the week. But we also have Katana Zero on Friday for the members if you're feeling so inclined to become a member. And of course, we got Earthbound on Saturday. Oh, man. All right. Let me see. Chris, thank you for sticking up for during Women's History Month. It's like they're begging to be over-sexualized, but I'm not complaining. All right, how should we end this? Chill and relaxing Sonic Music Volume 1. Oh, you know it. Oh, you know that this is the chill and relaxing Sonic music. Washing machine sound, please. It's the dryer. It's actually not the washing machine in particular. Her hands was ugly. They're not ugly, but they are like a little, they're a little creepy, you know what I mean? I sent a screenshot. Let me see. Ooh, this is some nice ass screenshots. Here, you know what? OJ put some stuff up here. I want to honor that they're here. Let me see. Okay, there's the Sonic Hot XD. When your mom dated before your dad. How long is this video?
The perfect date. Let me think. So we're starting at Legoland.
Legoland is a great date. Great place to start a date, for the record. Great place to start a date. Phobia the Awakening?
And then I guess we're ending at Legoland.
I often find women are intimidated by my confidence and my sword. I write many poems.
My sword? Hold on. Where's the sword?
Confidence and my sword.
Unless that's a phallic thing.
I write many poems. I have one of my poems here.
Oh, the men your mom dated before your dad, I see.
This one's called Heart Hair.
Yes, I am an astronaut. I don't really care about my job. I'm much more passionate about the jazz harp.
I think I would be good with kids because I'm good with pets. I have a termite. I'm looking for a woman who
Wait, a termite is actually a really great pet to have.
To laugh.
Termites need homes. Termites need homes too.
And a double chin.
If you are an artist type, if you are
Interests. Horny. Religion, no god. Hold on. Why is this in black? Name Tabe. Code 00002. They panned out when he said my sword. Home Hollywood, Florida. Religion no god. Occupation astronaut. Jazz harpist. Age 53 years. Height 53 inches. Weight 53 pounds. Interests horny. What Sonic crosses his arms, that's his battle pose? Oh, really? I want a pet. Oh, dude, if you could get a pet, it's fantastic. Fantastic. I love it.
All types of women.
That's how far I pull up my pants, dude.
Light black.
Send a washing machine sound on the Discord?
whittle.
Okay, I'll listen to it in a bit.
I whistle. I tell riddles.
I am an inquisitive type. I love learning. I love to learn. Once I learned my parents loved horsey play. And so I wish I never learned that.
I do have a bit of a soft spot.
On my head.
If you cannot handle me at my, if you were to handle me at my work, if you were wanted.
I've had that line told to me one time by an ex-girlfriend. I was like, if you can't handle me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best.
When they were a sperm.
I'd mentally checked out of that relationship so quickly, bro.
I do. I remember. I'll never forget. Swimming around.
As a sperm?
Sort of. Blasting.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe.
You guys know the Rayman 3 ad where it says no arms, no... yeah, I've seen that. It's even worse when the ad takes place about... Yeah. I've seen that one. It's crazy. Let me see. All right, let me pull up another one. Another Wizards with Guns.
And
Yeah.
it's completely reversible.
That's $59.99 clearance price.
Now moving into our menswear lineup, let's kick things off with these wonderful pleated chinos, or plinos, from Dilson's Fun in the Summer
Plinos.
line.
Oh my God.
These are an everyday pant perfect for riding a bike.
Phones at 1%, so I
riding a
either
bike,
leave from
looking for a
Edmond
bike
or
you
from
lost.
Force.
I wore these the other day while bike shopping.
Wow. What is that? I've never
Cosmo
actually
and Wando
done
aren't
one.
slick, bro.
It's similar
I know they're
to
hiding in there.
a car. These come in a delightful cigarette brown, farmhouse cheddar, or cream. And the wonderful thing about
4 a.m., you
them
wake
is
up to this on
the
TV.
pleats
Oh, this is-
are on the inside.
I would love to have
Love
this just
that.
playing in the
Look at
background all
these
the time.
buttons, because
Yes, that's what they're implying, Chris. Unfortunately.
Wow.
Oh, wow. That's the Rayman dick.
so these
Is this age restricted?
the pleather lining.
No,
Did I mention
we're good.
that?
Does it have leather lining?
I don't know. But let's move on to the Goo jeans from Tiger Tank.
Real quick, I want to thank our sponsor, Zilber. I have Zilber Premium, and I'm never going back. Now let's take a look at those jeans.
Okay.
Gosh dang, dude.
So these come in teen.
Great.
That's the color, not the size. And we also have casket white, as well as.
What's my man
Tristan.
checking there?
Very nice.
Yes, this has a built-in belt. And a front pocket.
That's cool.
That is a front pocket, isn't it?
It's not very roomy, but it's flattering.
Certainly not flattening. I think we should move on.
I also think that.
These brand new boot cuff pants.
They just
from
keep getting
Sony.
bigger, man.
They're a Sony pant.
Rayman 4 got
are
canceled
tempered
because
for
of the
any weather,
rabbits.
whether
That's a
it be
shame.
rain
R.I.P.
or
Rayman, dude. At least he's on a TV show
snow
now.
A gentle breeze. I'd love to demonstrate
This is
the
that
new Easy
Drake
Glide
one.
zipper,
This is the Drake pants, dude.
but
These are the
I
Drake
don't
pants. For real.
have time. So, you'll just have to trust me. It's a good, strong zipper.
Has to be.
I have an idea. Let's focus on the back for the rest of this.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Great.
Shirts.
Yes.
I know we were scheduled for shorts, but I think we should do shirts now instead.
Rayman says be like, yeah,
let's
dude.
do that.
Oh!
Wow. Does it have
How,
leather lining?
dude? How?
I don't know. But let's move on to the Goo jeans.
That's
from Tiger.
crazy. That's insane. That's insane. I would not want to wake up to that at 4 a.m. I retract that statement. Let's watch some. Let's look at some screenshots from Sonic Frontiers. Ba-bam! Look at that. Look at that little pose. Look at him, dude. He's just chilling. This is my favorite. Oh, and he's smiling. Oh, I love it when Sonic smiles. It makes my heart warm. Why is it that like Frontiers always come like on stream? Frontier Sonic always comes out a little purple. I never understood why. When Sonic crouches like he does in the classic games. Interesting. Very interesting. 4 a.m. shopping channels on something for real. I know, for real. All right. Oh, this is the washing machine song? Let me check that out. Does anyone have the lyrics to that? That actually kind of went hard. We may out a laundry basket with this one. That's funny. My cat loves this song. Aw. Certified Hood Classic. Called Trout Quintet by Franz Schubert. Oh, it's a Franz Schubert tune? Interesting. It's so funny. All right. That's it. Oh. He did look purple. What the flip? That's my computer. I don't know why. His limbs were replaced with something else, if you know what I'm saying. Put this washing machine on America's Got Talent, dude. They're the best. They're the best. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me for another YEZB stream. If you are new here, of course, hitting that subscribe button would help out the channel a ton. We're growing a little bit more, bit by bit, stream by stream, excuse me. But, you know, would love to see you in chat, such as Heinrich. We're ending now. Yes, we are ending now. We've been going for about almost 3 hours. So I think we can call here. Hope we get some multiverses news tomorrow. I'll be looking in the Discord if there's anything new there. If you enjoyed the content, leaving a like certainly helps. And you know, if you want to consider supporting the channel, memberships are a thing. For as low as 99 cents a month, you get an extra stream per week. Can you check out Phobia the Awakening? I'll check it out on my own time, for sure. And I don't know when the next stream is, but I will definitely stream on Friday for members, and Saturday for more Earthbound and stuff like that. Maybe we could do some more pennies before then. But until then, this has been YEZB. Thank you very much for a fun stream. Shout out Flambons, once again. Love your content, bro. And thank you very much for tuning in. It means the world to me. And we'll talk to you later. Take it easy.